that is where the YouTube video starts. And before we go any farther, I once again open the opportunity to one of the players here to earn an inspiration by recapping the last session. Pen, you recapped last time, so someone else does get dibs if anybody else wants to do it.
Maybe.
Okay. Then the floor is open, Pen. If you want to recap, you can.
I didn't take any good notes this time.
That's a shame.
It is a shame. I feel bad now. Somebody else wants to do it.
I mean, I took some okay notes.
Do it, Tess.
Okay.
How you people if you're taking of notes? I need to get on my game.
I mean, I pretty much write notes when I'm not playing, because then I've been playing.
I'm really bad at memory.
So most of the session last time was basically just getting through the watch, because a lot of bad things happened.
Yep.
The first thing of which was that we had like an okay watch, and then we had a watch where Gideon and Velen had a good conversation about like, hey, Velen almost died, and so that's interesting, and how does she feel about her wings? They had a good conversation about that, and then elsewhere in the wolf den, Jericho and Claudia were paid a visit by Vera and, oh my gosh, I can't remember. His name is not in my notes. Rainer. And they had some interesting kind of verbal sparring matches, but it was clear that Vera and Rainer have their eye on them, and they asked them to join the Moonies, and they said no. But everyone was kind of left shaken from that experience. Vera kind of asked them, oh yeah, you can track us. And it was at that point that Claudia found a little brand on Jericho's neck, which some high arcana rolls told us was a blood brand. And that's scary. Most of us think that the blood brand probably comes from the Moonies, because that would make sense if they're tracking them. But it seems like there's some mysterious other people that could be tracking the Amber Hides. And we got a little insight into that because Claudia went to see Liam, who is a vampire, but like low-key about it, and talked to Claudia talked to Liam and mentioned a family called the Estervains. Edervains. And Liam did not like that, and seemed to have bad blood between those vampire clans. And so he essentially funded the acquiring of an amulet of proof against detection and location for Jericho. So there was a little side quest to go get that. They did get that, waking up poor shopkeeper in the middle of the night. And then I think then it seems like the rest of the night passed peacefully. Now I have a little bit of a break in my but we did eventually set out the next day to the forest to find Lilabell. We were kind of loud about it, said Lilabell once we met her. We fought a couple of spiders. Gideon made a very adorable gecko friend. I don't know if the gecko friend is still hanging out on his boot, but I hope so. And then we found a campsite, an abandoned campsite, where we defended a horse from a bear, and did not have to spill the blood of the bear, which Lilabell seemed to take as like a test of our honor. She gave us a quest to go deeper into the woods to find some sort of mysterious corruption that was happening in the forest. And that is and we found stuff. Of course, we found a bow. We found an incredible bow that Gideon now has. That is the bow of Dilo's garden. And so Gideon has this awesome bow, and is kind of, I think, and we also found a mercenary company, the remnants of a mercenary company that are clearly from Aurelia, from Augur City, but not the Gold Cloaks, which is interesting. So there was some mercenary company that was here before us, doing some mysterious bidding that we do not know about, And now we're gonna go fight some corruption in the forest.
We don't
Sorry
know
if that
about
was
it
long,
because
guys.
none of us know fucking Dwarvish, apparently.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we found a thing, but none of us can read Dwarvish.
That's a good recap.
Yeah,
was a good
nailed
recap.
it. That was pretty much
Don't
all of
most
it.
us comprehend languages.
Nope. No, most of us aren't magic users. Should we mention?
let me get right on that.
Yeah. Should we mention the text RPs because they technically happened in session?
Yeah. And how about the people that wrote them can talk about them, or do you
Okay.
want me to?
So
'Cause I've read
firstly, actually, I would like it if Artie and Jericho noted on the conversation that happened on their way searching for Lilabell.
Jericho, you could take the lead.
Yeah, so basically, Jericho, whilst carrying Artie on his back while he slept, when he awoke, Jericho had set them down, and he started a conversation apologizing for how he treated Artie and that he didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Yes, they had a very good exchange. Very much sympathized, and they bonded on quite a level now. And he did end it by saying he's not ready to apologize to the rest of the group. Narnie said that's okay, as long as he's a little bit nicer.
Yep.
Makes
Okay.
that kindness goes a long way callback at the end of last
Yep.
session. Me
You like
even-
that?
I love
Ah,
it. I love
me
it.
too.
A plus.
Oh boy.
Which then brings us to the next written RP, which was between Claudia and Tess, which happened after you had your introduction to Lilabell.
Yes.
Yes.
We're
It's
still
basically
sifting around the abandoned camp, and while the rest of the party was busy, Tess broached a conversation with Claudia about how she felt about being a were creature, or at least one becoming a full-fledged were creature. And Claudia said she was proud of it because it was pretty much the only thing she had tangibly of her father in her life. Raising an eyebrow from Tess, and then they talked a little bit about how she felt about her visit from Vera and how she was afraid of what Vera offered, in that she actually understood the desires that the Moonies had to have security and safety amongst like individuals, and Claudia was worried that she would desire safety so much that she would end up hurting people around her.
And then Tess reassured her that she had a pack already. She didn't need a new pack. Because they were a pack, their little troop of folks. And then they hugged, which was cute.
It was
Especially because that first interaction that Tess and Claudia had, Tess kind of, like Claudia was like, no, touchy. So that was interesting. And then Claudia kind of caught Tess off guard with a question about hey, are you afraid of being alone? And that if we were playing in character, you could have had an inside roll, but you don't even need one to kind of know that she was caught off guard by that question. She answered kind of honestly. She said yes, but now she also has a new pack, and it's nice to have a pack. So they bonded.
Yes.
Which, now that we've covered those, no one has to read the RP, so thank goodness. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It is. They are
Read it if you want
both RPs are very well written, and they were very entertaining to read. And I applaud both of you. They were well earned inspirations.
Yay!
Which brings us to today's session, where we pick up right where we left off, which is usually the case for these games. You all are in the abandoned camp.
Yes.
Recently, you've discovered the soldiers that were here have been vacated the area, and you've received a task to accomplish for Lilabell. How do you proceed?
What time of day is it, first and foremost?
Yeah,
It
My map
is.
is yet to load.
we
Oh.
traveled for 8 hours.
It is
so I was
late.
imagining it was
It's like early evening, late afternoon.
okay.
You'd imagine 5 or 6.
Yeah.
She gave us a direction to go.
North.
Okay, that is a direction.
Also, I don't want to start by camping because we spent an entire session.
Yes, we
camping.
did. So should we get the rest of daylight hours
Yeah, let's
burned before we rest? See how close we can get.
we're not necessarily dealing with werewolves, so we don't have to worry about being out at night.
Bonus points is that Lilabell said she actually deliberately fucks with the Moonies, and they can't really cross this area because she doesn't want them to. So for once, we're actually not in trouble, really.
Once. Or yet.
Not from that.
And she did say that she was going to talk to her animal friends about messing with us, and that they do so at their own risk, but more than likely that will deter them from interacting with us at all, probably.
For a while till we get close to this corruption.
That's true, where she doesn't have as much sway.
Do we know what we're looking for? Like, particularly?
I'm going to assume it's something that's different than a regular forest.
And you'll know it when you see it.
That's
Yeah.
I wonder if it's animals. Velen,
I
do you
mean-
have anything in your book about corruption of the forest?
I mean, I can look in my book, but I don't think this is what my book is about.
Yeah, that's true. It might be
Because
too
my
big.
book was specifically about
creatures.
creatures,
Creatures.
dangers, like
That's
things
true.
in the blood.
Do you remember
That's
the title?
true.
I have it written down.
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
Oh, I gotta finish reading the rest of my book.
What's your book about, Artie?
It's Honest Doodles and Contraptions. It is about doodles and contraptions.
That sounds like a perfect book for you.
I have a
That
children's
probably
book
is not the name.
that I
but
haven't
that's what
finished
I have
yet.
in
we
my
got
inventory,
you a
yeah.
children's book. My
It's called
book
Two
is
Prizes. I wrote it in my D&D Beyond.
Theories on
inventory.
the Beings of Blood. So it's advantage on history or arcana checks about magical beasts. So
Nice.
I could check for environmental corruption on magical beasts in my book.
You could.
I mean,
I'm gonna try
you could
that.
try.
Just to flip
Okay.
through creatures
Why the
that cause
I mean,
sorts
just
of
like
things like that.
look, why the fuck not? Like, what's the worst that'll happen? I won't find what I'm looking
It's
for.
true.
Like,
Lilabell said it wasn't Fae, so that kind
She
of
did
narrows
say
it
that.
down. She did.
With a 23,
Noise.
searching for mentions of corruption in the context of forest and nature, you find incongruous information with what Lilabell said. You discover there is an entire species of monstrosity referred to as the Sorrowsworn, and they are famous for killing forests that they dwell in, turning it into deadlands and swamps.
and they're Fae.
Motherfuckers.
No, they're not Fae.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
they don't seem to fit with what Lilabell said.
Okay.
Okay.
Of this plane?
No.
Okay.
One of these
Good.
things is not like the others.
I like to think that Velen is singing that while she's reading.
So
The-
DM question.
DM answer.
The Feywild is is a very commonly known about place. Is Shadowfell?
So, to say the Feywild is commonly known about is a
So I'm
stretch.
asking, is it?
People have heard of it.
Okay.
It runs parallel, and especially in this area, Endsmeet and the Arbara, there's a lot of like children's stories and things to look out for when you're in the forest that comment on the Feywild. Shadowfell is not nearly as well known.
Okay.
I think we established too that the Amberhides have a very, very small, uneducated grasp on the layering of the plains.
Did Lilabell give us any kind of indication of how far north we go before the corruption starts? Like, are we within a couple miles, do we think?
It's on this map.
Oh shit, we're real close then.
Hey,
It's a pretty big map, but still.
Gideon's gonna take a minute and expend a spell slot and do Primeval Awareness.
Okay.
To see if within 6 miles, since he's in his favorite terrain, there are any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiend, or undead.
Does it tell you
Nice,
specifically
Ranger.
where?
Not their location or number, no. Just within 6 miles.
Okay. You get a very strong presence of Fae within 6 miles. You get a hint of undead.
Hey.
Okay. Gideon would, after being quiet for a minute, yep.
What else does it detect?
That's it. That's all it does.
You said aberrations?
Yeah, aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiend, or undead.
And you detect dragon.
Oh god.
Ah!
Okay,
Good.
okay.
Fabulous. Great.
That could
Mhm.
be wyverns.
Gideon like straightens up.
That
He's like,
could be
"There's a
kobolds,
dragon
right?
in this forest."
I need to get a gland of a white dragon if it's in like passing. Um,
I
just
don't
so
know if
I'll-
you can
Much
encounter a
wrong.
dragon in
Are
passing.
you going to ask
Artie.
for it?
That's not really something you ask for. It's
Why?
something
That's
you
why
get.
I'm confused.
Gideon, roll me a survival check based on where you are and what you've seen.
Okay.
'Cause
Guidance.
You are a ranger, and this is your favorite terrain.
This is your one guidance, Artie?
I'm using my one guidance a day.
I'm
So
using.
you can add a
an-
D4.
Oh, I'm also using an inspiration to re-roll it, 'cause
Oh,
I
That's
okay.
fair.
and I have 2 of them. So,
Go for it.
and then a 1d4.
Nice.
Much better.
Nice. Kill it. Oh.
Yeah.
27.
You didn't actually have to use inspiration because you are in your favored terrain. You had advantage
Oh.
on this roll.
Oh, hell
Oh.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
With a 27, if there was a dragon of some repute, you would be seeing effects of its
Yeah.
domain, and you haven't seen any.
Maybe I.
You
Well,
have.
probably wouldn't think on a dragonborn, but
It wouldn't pick up a dragonborn, but it would pick up a draconic
yeah.
race. So wyverns would be an
Mhm.
example of one.
I think yeah. I don't see signs of a actual dragon.
God, how long have I been muted?
For
Oh,
quite a
forever.
while.
This whole time.
Forever.
All right, well, never mind.
Okay, cool. That was fun.
Were you gonna say if we find a dragon egg that I get to keep it?
I don't
No,
think-
I was not
what I
going to
was
say
gonna
that.
say.
I was asking if kobolds turn up on a primeval evil awareness for dragons.
Yes.
Yes, I was right.
Kobold friends.
Yeah.
So
Is Lorena near?
for context, you your primeval awareness usually picks up some dragon.
Yeah, I imagine dragon and fae probably pretty common.
Pretty common.
around
The
here.
weird flavor is the undead.
The undead. Yeah, I was gonna
Mhm.
say that's the one that did stand out to me.
And that sounds like something that could cause some trouble
Sounds
for a forest.
corrupting, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It does.
Yeah. Do you have an idea of how far away, or just?
Within 6 miles.
Yeah, Gideon says it could be pretty far out considering
Okay, well,
I know these woods
yeah.
pretty well.
You do. We can follow for as long as we've got light, I guess.
Should we be quiet?
I mean, we know
Said
there's
I'm
something up
pretty
north
sh-
either way.
Sure, we all have dark vision now.
Yes, we do.
I can keep us very quiet
All us?
for about an hour.
That's great.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think considering how many people have told us that we're noisy,
Yeah.
it might be useful. It would be. I can do it, but we might want to choose our moment.
Okay, so maybe when we feel like we're getting closer, like when we start seeing signs of corruption.
That
This
might
is the
be.
thing. It's probably too late at that point.
Well,
Well,
that's true.
Let's do our best going forward, and we'll kind of gauge as we're going how much we need the boost.
If we're trying to be quiet, we're gonna need the boost. We have already established that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
for
what I'm
sure.
getting at. As I
Okay.
smack
Well,
my
the
arm
question
where you hear
is,
clink, 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 clink.
What?
the question is, do we want it now or do we want it later?
Let's do it now.
Because I can only do it once.
Okay.
I would say now just because it's gonna last for an hour, and we have no idea what we're walking into or
That's true.
where these people got at.
Okay. I'm first gonna put my hand on Artie's shoulder, tap his armor, and you have the blessing of the trickster, Artie, so you get advantage on stealth. And then I'm gonna hold my holy symbol and murmur a little prayer about mischief, and cast Pass Without a Trace. So everybody adds +10 to stealth checks for an hour.
Nice.
Okay. I'm
Artie,
feeling
roll me
stealthy.
perception.
Yeah, always. Come on, big rolls, big things.
Tink, tink.
Come up. Come on over. I'm about to just start rolling in on Foundry because this is
There you
taking
go.
forever.
13.
Oh, that's massive for me.
Don't worry about it.
God.
All right, guys, everything's good. to
So
go.
are we
We'll
gonna set
head
forth
out.
heading vaguely northwards and try to be quiet?
Yes, and I think
Yep.
Gideon should be leading us.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
I would like to be sandwiched in the middle of the pack.
I'd like
Don't
to
like to be
do
on
a
either
kind
side.
of flying V, so I'll be on
Sweet.
more to the left of Gideon.
All right, you coordinate it.
So
Can we
plus
do a
10, I'm
flying?
at 18.
Can we do a flying uppercase A, and I can be the line in the middle?
So, Claudia, you're noticing as you're trying to push through the trees,
Yep.
they are dense, and they almost form walls that are impassable.
Yep. I see that now.
Rude.
Fucking. Okay, let me roll my stealth before I forget to.
Oh, are we rolling stealth?
Yeah, I'd love a stealth
Yeah.
roll if you are being sneaky.
23 with the plus. Thank you.
Add plus 10.
I thought the blessing of the trickster just gave you advantage.
I
already-
cast pass without a
She
trace.
cast
She gave
Oh, I
Artie
missed that one,
advantage
sorry.
and pass.
I gave
without
Artie
trace.
advantage and I cast pass without trace on all of us.
I got
Okay.
a 30.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You're so quiet.
You're gone from this game now.
That's
You've
20.
entered a different game.
Tess got a 29.
Yeah, I got a 22 with.
Dang.
Okay.
We so sneaky.
You vanish
I'm
into
still
the forest.
only an
Claudia.
18.
That's still pretty good.
Am I seeing any signs of changes?
As
the
you are
forest?
leading the push, go ahead and roll me an investigation, please.
Oh God. Okay.
And Gideon gets advantage because forest, right?
No. Oh yeah, intellect. I do actually.
Yes, you do.
That's good because
Favorite
it's a plus
terrain.
0.
You're so smart, Gideon. You got
Oh wait,
this.
I lied. Plus 1.
Nice. Yeah.
So, with a natural 20, Gideon, you are looking for changes on the smallest of scales. You're looking for different sorts of trees or evidence of fewer game tracks. You don't notice any physical difference, but there is a flavor to the air, a smell. It's a little colder than it was even just a few steps ago.
Can I get this way? Yes, I can.
You also, with a natural 20 for a total of 21, notice a small weight on the back of your upper shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of
We
glance
love
over and you see the gecko
Hey,
is just perched there.
It's your ranger companion. It's
He
just
loves
a
you.
little gecko.
He loves you.
Carefully arrange the jacket, coat, the collar of my coat, so it kind of gives him some cover.
He seems to nestle underneath it.
Oh, my God.
Are you gonna make me cry in this fucking D&D game about this cute
It's just
gecko?
a gecko. Why are you crying?
It's
What?
so cute.
Because I'm dealing with stuff.
Okay. So as you guys are moving your tokens, if there is a moment where you feel the inclination to search, please tell me. Otherwise, as you move your tokens, I'd like you to be very careful how and what order you are staying in.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm behind Gideon and to the left at all
Yeah.
times.
I don't want to go too fast or too slow for people, but yeah, I would be in front.
Tess is
much.
gonna be on the. I think she'll be taking up the rear, and she'll be on the lookout for stuff behind them, with her
I think
big
right
passive
here-
perception.
Okay.
I think right here Jericho would take a listen, see if he could hear anything.
Roll
I'll stop
perception.
moving.
While he's doing that, can I start looking through like the branches on the ground, seeing if there's any corruption?
Yes.
Oh,
Roll
someone
investigation.
corrupted right here and I stepped
Wow.
in it.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, wow.
Jericho,
Oh, yeah.
to your right, you hear.
Oh no.
Wow.
Nat 20, nat 20,
You
nat 20.
hear a womp womp.
You're a womp womp?
It made
That
a
was
womp
fantastic.
womp.
It totally
Yeah,
did.
sure did.
Amazing.
Okay.
Is that
Jericho.
on purpose?
No. That was
Okay, good.
his natural one.
I
Oh,
put
oh,
that thing on my
No, I
natural one
understand.
setting.
As Gideon is taking the lead, and you stop and listen for a moment, to your right, you hear It sounds like water. Gently, like as if a pond is gently being stirred. And you hear the distinct sound of a single footstep on a piece of wood.
We can find those otters, guys.
There's something over here, and I'll point to the sound.
Where is it on the map?
To the right.
You heard it vaguely up here.
Oh, up there.
Can I see through the trees at all?
Roll perception at advantage because you are in a forest.
Boy. Gosh.
19.
Let's be in a forest all the time, you guys.
That beats
Just live here.
that beats the DC of 18. Gideon, you
Ooh.
realize that you are standing near what looks like you've seen them in this forest already. A brush and tree that looks like it can be pushed aside or cleared. And you look through. You see you can make an opening.
Hey.
Echo, your voice just got real quiet.
Is that better?
I
It
hear you
sounds
fine.
fine to me, yeah.
Yeah, I hear
Weird.
you fine.
Okay, must be on my end then.
Right click him and make sure his user volume's up.
That's true.
Make an opening and then kind of hold a hand up and see if we can hear something.
Can
Yeah,
I
with
give
the
it a
19, as you're waiting, you hear a
Oh,
Ay,
that's
shite!
It's definitely someone.
Is it what's her face that we met? Is
The
that what
voice
that
sounded
sounded like?
familiar, yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
John
Lilabell?
Echo sounded familiar.
Oh shit.
Lilabell?
Can I give a sniff and see if I recognize the scent?
Yeah, roll perception.
Do we just know who it is?
I just
Oh,
said
dirty
her.
20.
You smell the familiar scent of Lilabell, which smells an awful
We
lot
found her.
like various herbs and thyme.
You all right back
Specifically
there?
You can, Claudia, you can see through this narrow, you can see what looks like a small nestled in hut across a narrow bridge that leads over a pond. And you see next to it, Lilabell is seated on a small dock and has a fishing line cast into the pond.
Oh,
Oh, it's like your house.
Hi,
Oh, sorry.
can I help you?
Just heard noises.
Yeah.
Do you remember us?
it's like
Yes,
10 minutes ago.
Like
we
10
just
minutes
talked.
ago.
Okay. I'm just making sure you're not an imposter. Sometimes you have to ask that question.
I'm trying to catch my dinner. Can I help you with anything else?
Direction of the corruption?
She,
Is it north from your house? Like, could we just start here and go north?
you're not gonna. No, you're gonna have. She like points with the fishing rod in one hand. She like points. Go.
Go away, first of all.
Turn around. Take a right. You'll find it.
Wait, so like right this way, and she'll point to where my indicator is.
The way we
Yes.
were going.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, sorry. Do you want us to close the door?
I mean, it'll fall
It'll
back.
grow back. You leave it alone. Just.
Okay, sorry.
It's fine.
Ma'am.
Do you like mushrooms?
No, we're leaving.
Okay.
This is already flirting.
I have mushrooms, and
Do you like
I
mushrooms?
haven't eaten them yet, and I haven't been cooking, so haven't had
Keep-
the chance to make it. Thought maybe she'd like it.
Keep your mushrooms.
Okay. I will, gladly.
Oh wait, whoa! Everybody's running off without me. Woo!
Being polite. She said, "Get the fuck out."
She did.
Offering her,
She did say that.
tried offering her some food. You know,
It was
I thought
implied.
polite
It was
thing
an
to do.
implied to get the fuck out.
She said it politely.
she
Yeah.
seemed pretty irritated that we were.
Yeah.
Getting
there.
away.
I thought it'd be rude if we didn't at least offer, you know?
Should we take another listen here? See if we hear
I
anything.
definitely always
Yeah, go
offer
for it.
mushrooms to people.
If you,
Okay.
What's your What do your puppy ears tell you?
What do my puppy ears tell me, Echo?
Roll perception.
13. My puppy ears don't hear shit.
No.
You don't. You hear the sounds of the trees, the wildlife in the forest around you. You
Okay, well,
don't hear
now-
anything specific.
No,
Is that a
nothing
clearing
special.
up ahead?
Is that a clearing up ahead?
Sure does look like it.
Hold on.
DM says no more moving.
That was an error in the wall.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Goodbye.
Who did we lose?
Tess.
Oh,
Okay. Wait.
Can you
while
hear
he's
me
doing
now?
that-
I have fixed my sound. Yes.
Cool.
Woo.
Hooray!
It happened on my end. Sorry, I'm here now.
since
There's
Since
something I
I-
can do.
have inspiration, can I use one of my inspirations to let Claudia re-roll that since we're in the forest? And I want to kind of tell her to take a deep breath,
Sure.
exhale, and listen again.
Thank you.
Papa?
That doesn't sound like an inspiration. That sounds like you taking the help action. But sure, all right.
Well, she didn't say it before she rolled, so.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
Can I... Okay, I will do that. I'll listen to what Daddy Gideon says, and I'll ground myself and try to hear differences in the forest. Things like isolate things that I'm not familiar with. Even
Has-
worse. Ugh,
Oh, dice.
sorry.
Oh well.
Sorry, Papa.
Oh, you
Has
did
it
good.
been 10 minutes since we left that camp?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Jericho's gonna take a listen as well.
Okay.
Are,
My brother's gonna show me up now.
Probably not.
Gonna
are,
have-
are we
Definitely
worried
not.
about traps?
It's a
What?
team effort, kids. Come on.
With a 14, Jericho,
I don't think so.
I need to roll.
I think the only traps would be Lilabell, and I know she's not hindering our progress.
You don't hear anything. You don't hear anything
Okay.
beyond the normal noises of the forest.
But we are still hearing the normal
Normal noises.
Wow.
Some
Lilabell said that we wouldn't be hearing wildlife and stuff when we got close enough for
That makes
to find
sense.
corruption.
there's kind of a clearing up here, Velen. If you're trying to
Oh shit. I'm
Do a
falling
little-
behind.
dance or something, I don't know.
Do a little dance.
I mean, I could, but
Make it look
I
good.
don't actually have. I mean, I would just be dancing. I don't have any utility
Oh,
for dancing.
sometimes you do.
want-
Sometimes I
We-
do, but at the moment, not really.
If we want to take 10 minutes, I can get my little machine to do some detecting of magic.
That's not a bad idea at this spot here. I don't see any other way to go.
Should
But
be
we could-
careful about how long this spell keeping us quiet is gonna last.
That's true. We should
An
use
hour,
it while
yeah.
we have it and just haul ass, as they say.
Turn
Last
around.
way.
Haul
Yeah,
ass.
Is there still a northward direction that we can go from this clearing?
No,
this street
directly
blocked
north of
us.
you, the trees, the canopy closes in tight above, and this massive deciduous tree, it looks like an oak tree, is just filling. This trunk is freaking enormous.
Echo, can I climb
I
the
pat
tree?
the tree and say, "Hello, big boy."
Oh God.
You actually, with how dense the canopy looks above you, you don't think you could climb this tree.
Hmm.
You might be able to get 10 or 15 feet off the ground, but beyond that, you don't think you could puncture that.
Oh
thick
well, okay,
roof.
maybe not the canopy, but maybe I'll just gain some benefit of height to see around the area.
What about with pythons?
Okay.
Cones?
I have claws.
It's
That's why
not
my
a
name is
question-
Claudia.
It is not a question of if you can climb the trunk. The problem is the thick, dense canopy above that you do not think you could punch through.
Right, I'm not
And-
going to punch through the
Gotcha.
canopy. I'm just going to get some height.
Go ahead and roll an athletics.
Because
The
maybe it'll
DC
give me
is 12.
athletics. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm really strong, guys.
You climb. As you're climbing, Claudia, roll me a perception. And also, please move your token to exactly where you were climbing.
Okay.
How the fuck you have one less than me? What the hell?
She's
I'm a
fighter.
fighter. I'm
Oh,
going to
that's fine.
climb. Well, I can't put myself there, but but forward.
As you're climbing, with a 13 in perception, you notice there is a clearing that you can kind of see nestled between the treetops. It's this way.
Sorry, ping again. I wasn't zoomed out far enough.
It's this direction, heading
Okay.
this way.
I'm gonna point that area out. I think there's a space here. We just need to get through the canopy.
All right, I'll check on see if I can
Sorry,
make a
not the
way.
canopy. The undergrowth. I'll hop down.
How do you
Can
do
I
that, Gideon?
acrobatics it?
Sure. Roll acrobatics.
By looking at the brush and the branches and seeing if there's a way where I can kind of throw myself on them and bend them out of the way, get people through there.
Roll survival to try and trailblaze that. Claudia, why don't you describe how you flip ninja off this tree?
I feel like a lot of the group hasn't realized that Claudia, despite her brother being super carved of stone, Claudia's nothing to sneeze at either. She's got sinewy muscle. She takes her position from the height of the trunk and just pushes off and does a backflip and then lands on her feet.
Wow.
None of us saw it. We already walked over.
I know, I was already over here.
Tess
Whoops.
is right
fine.
there. Tess is right there.
Okay.
She's right there.
Fine,
she'll,
Claudia
like,
wouldn't want to show
"Wow."
off, but Pen does.
Jericho is always watching Claudia.
She looks placated by the attention and then wanders over to where Gideon is trying to get through the canopy or the undergrowth.
That was good.
Thanks. I haven't done something like that in a while.
Gideon,
Getting trees is really hard.
with
so
a
good job.
23, you do manage to push aside and you reveal
Oh.
an opening.
All right, it's pretty narrow, but I think we can squeeze through here.
The next thing you notice is that down the way you see what looks like
Oh boy.
the hybrid form of a jackalwere.
Oh.
But you watch as it turns and looks directly at you, and it doesn't seem to register that you're there.
I hold my hand.
And then you hear it go, who of you speaks Sylvan?
Me.
Hey,
Me.
Okay. You all hear, we're trapped, boss. We're trapped. We're fucked here. And then in a much deeper voice you hear, just keep looking.
maybe let me go first.
And it doesn't seem to see us?
It does not seem to see you.
In that we're
That's
so
without
quiet, or it
trace.
looked directly at us and looked over us?
Gideon, you watched as it should have made eye contact with you.
Yeah, it should have seen me. I'll let Jericho get in front of me. That's what he wants to do.
Feel like there's something, maybe Lilabell's protecting us?
Yeah, maybe.
Can I do an arcane check to see if I know about like the borders between Fey realms and things like that, or is that out of the question?
You can. What are you hoping to accomplish?
Just like that I know anything about it and know that it might be like a separation in the border between Feywild and here.
You can roll Arcana on that.
Okay. Come on, big money, no whammies. I don't know what it is because it hasn't switched over yet.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Got that.
Really well.
I like
Yeah.
With a 25, you remember reading about the Feyloch, a lake in the middle of Arbara, where it is infamous for the border between the Feywild and the Primaterial Plane is thin, and Fey easily crosses over. You know it is that way because an ancient green dragon died there. Here, you don't see any of what you've read about, which looks like a rippling, almost like a heat evaporation. You don't see any sign of that here.
I relay all of that to the party. So I really want to make some stuff out of dragon, so I did some research on it, and then I say all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. You're right. It's not. It's not like
not the border.
Feyloch at all.
Jericho, roll me perception, please.
Aye, aye, Captain. Da-da.
With a 13, there's more conversation. It sounds like you are approaching 3 entities. You hear 3 different voices. But it just sounds as though they're searching. You then hear one of them say, I smell death. Be careful.
Can I take a sniff with I'm gonna actually shift my nose so I have advantage to see if I can smell the same thing.
Okay, yeah. Roll perception at advantage.
Roger.
With your wolf nose, dog nose?
Yes! I have a wolf
Natural
nose.
20. Okay.
That one's definitely sniffing too, but it is of note.
Valen's like,
She's like, smell like
Pine.
trees. Yeah.
With a 22 ahead of you, you smell blood. Maybe one of these three are injured. It smells like fairly fresh blood, but not a lot of it. You smell something else, something you've never smelled before, something odd, and you do smell death. You smell the unmistakable stench that's oddly sickly sweet of a corpse. And then you smell a different, it's like a weird warm smell, almost incense. And as you're smelling, you realize you don't hear any wildlife.
oh. I'll quietly relay that to the group. Should Jericho and I just go forward and say, hey guys, here's the way out, and then hope for the best?
Well,
I
that's
don't
Are
think
fine.
you
so.
sure that, didn't Gideon just say that they looked right at him and didn't see him?
To just walk past him?
Right.
Okay. Let's
We're going.
maybe
We're
try to-
clearly going the right way.
yeah, let's creep
Yeah.
up on them and maybe
As an action, I have to pick which cantrip I want for 8 hours. So I'm going to
Yep.
pick Eldritch Blast right now.
Eldritch Blast. Hang on, I'll add that
Blast.
spell to your foundry sheet, because I can do that really easily.
Sweet.
Echo,
Yes.
do I know of anything that would be like a reason that someone could look right at a person and not see them even though they're not invisible?
Roll
Is
an,
there an Arcana check?
roll an Arcana.
Illuminus did that to us.
Yeah, Luminous did that to us. But this seems like they're not protected by a god.
Yeah. This time I don't think God is intervening.
Could be a god, we don't know.
Yeah, maybe I have a god friend too. You don't know.
Yeah, it's true. We didn't ask.
That's a 9, I don't know anything.
Oh,
It
you
went
already
from
have it.
18 to 9.
I have also one spell that I guess Foundry wasn't updated with, but that's fine.
Which is it?
Should be- Fairy Fire.
It's a good one.
Okay, hold on.
That like 2 long rests ago.
Holding.
Hold.
I don't really need it to update. I know what it does, but
Well, I've updated you, so deal with that.
I'm assuming we all creep forward very quietly.
I need a stealth check, please.
Claudia's on all fours because she's still shifted.
Is it an hour since she cast
No,
her
it's been
spell?
about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, then I rolled at 29.
I also rolled a 20. Or no, I rolled a 32.
Whatever.
27.
open pray for me.
Goodness.
You still have advantage.
So he rolls a 21.
Yeah, he did roll at advantage.
No, I rolled at disadvantage, but it's fine.
No, but I guess you're.
Yeah,
Are you,
It's
is
a
your armor
straight
normal?
check.
It's a straight check because of blessing of the
Because
trickster.
it's disadvantage.
So it's still 7,
Straight
so it's still
advantage.
11, so it's 21.
So
It would've
yeah,
been
you're fine.
16
So the
plus 4
lowest
would've been
here is a 20 from Velen. All right. As you guys are pushing forward,
Sneak.
you can see Jericho as you're approaching. This jackal were hybrid is searching the trees. You also see when you get closer, they're sniffing and they don't seem to be making much progress. You also see Jericho as you approach the clearing. There is a hybrid form werewolf who is sniffing as well, but it seems as though they're more standing commanding these two. But you realize where you smelt the blood from as this werewolf is injured. There is a gash along its left thigh, and it is bleeding. The next thing you see in this clearing is across from the werewolf There is a chest that is slightly overgrown, and it looks you can tell from here that it looks as though they attempted to force it open, and it defeated them.
Is that how he got injured?
That's what I'm assuming.
Jericho, the instant you cross this threshold, you realize there was a faint green, almost like a filter to your vision that you were seeing them through, and suddenly it's gone. And the things that they are saying is a little bit clearer and a little bit louder. I need to make a perception check right now.
He did roll a 32. So I challenge you, sir, to beat that.
Out
Yeah,
in the
okay,
open,
but I
though.
rolled a 20, so
Yeah, but Jericho's the one who crossed the threshold.
They rolled a
Natural
natural
20.
20.
That's how you beat it. Do not challenge the DM ever again.
It's not necessarily true. He might not have passed that 32.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
a
Doesn't
nat
matter.
20. No. For Echo's rules, a nat 20 doesn't always succeed unless it's to hit in combat.
As you have crossed this threshold, you hear clearly the werewolf turn and say, "Wait! I hear something. Stop." And the two jackal-wares turn up and look. And the lower one says, "What? What is it?" "We have company. But I can't tell from where." And he, drops down on all fours. Like sniffing, and he begins, crawling around on the ground, searching.
I'm just gonna walk out and show myself.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Want us to come with you?
No. I kind of motion you guys to just stay there.
I draw my silver scimitar in any event.
Jericho, as soon as you emerge, this werewolf looks up and says, "Intruder! Now!" And we need to roll initiative.
All right, well, I had my silver scimitar ready to go, so fuck.
Fair, I suppose.
Wait, I need to... God damn it. Okay, everyone go ahead and roll initiative. It's going to show the fucking turn order a zillion times, because it went on too soon.
Oh, it just rolled off the 16. God damn it.
Gideon, do you speak Sylvan?
Yep.
Okay, you heard that and you understood it.
Yep.
I am also drawing my silvered scimitar.
Okay.
Is it? Are we going? Is it my turn?
Well, my
hold on.
intention was to say something before combat started, but I don't know if I get that opportunity.
You can say something, but they are attacking you, which is why it's initiative.
Never mind. I will just let them do their thing.
Okay. Gideon, it's your turn.
Going to. No, why?
Battle music incoming.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, it's
That's
incoming. I feel it in my bones. I feel it deep down in my plums.
Excuse me?
That was weird.
He's bowing down. Nobody?
Nope.
Nope.
Will Ferrell?
No.
Just a weird sentence from a strange guy.
Yeah.
Gideon, you basically... So, you emerge from the shadows as Pass Without a Trace attempts to conceal you as you step out into the full light beneath the canopy. The shadows falling away from you, and this werewolf just seems startled that you've suddenly emerged in front of it.
Dash up with my silvered scimitar and take a whack at him.
Okay. It didn't know you were there, so you have advantage on the attack.
That's true. It only saw
Hey.
Jericho.
Old man out of the shadows. You don't want none.
That is terrifying.
You don't want the smoke.
No,
it's
just kidding.
very
Two twos.
Aragorn.
Okay. Well, now
That-
I'm going to use inspiration. That was
That's
That is
fair.
Scared.
Go for it. It's still at advantage, so roll again.
It was such a cool moment. I'm like, I can't just let that stand.
That's better.
There you
That's
go.
much better.
That 22 certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
1 damage, and I'm going to, as I mark it, hit it with my favored foe. So I do an extra 1d4.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh, or where's your favorite foe? Where's Gideon's favorite foe? That's cute.
No, it's a
Humanoid.
different thing. I took.
Oh, humanoid. Okay.
Okay, you deal 8 points of slashing damage with a silvered weapon, which cuts right through, and you hear, "Ugh! These cretins of silver! Watch it!"
And I will do my bonus attack offhand, but that's with a short sword. I don't know if that will even do anything, but I'm gonna try.
Is it silvered?
No,
Is it magical?
Oh, it does.
no.
It does
It
nothing.
does
Good,
absolutely nothing.
Then I'm gonna do nothing then. Then with my bonus action, I will also put. I should have done this before. Put Slayer's Prey on this guy, so next time I hit him. Okay, that's my
Oh,
turn.
I just realized my beast form stuff won't do anything to me them either. That makes me sad.
I need to get your nails silvered. It'll perpetually hurt, but it'd be cool as fuck.
Oh my
They become
God.
magical much later, but
Specifically lycanthropes, hard to deal with. All right, Gideon, that's your turn. You're staying in melee.
That just means me and Jericho are gonna be hard to deal
Velen,
with someday.
you're up.
So, okay. I haven't crossed through a veil yet, right?
Correct.
So this is all. Is this all blurry to me? What can I see?
It's not blurry. It's just slightly greener than it should
So
be.
it's like watching. So it's like I'm watching through, like a green.
tinted
Veil?
glasses.
Okay.
You can see
So-
perfectly fine. It's just slightly green.
One
Also-
short day
Night
in
vision
the
goggles.
Emerald City. Okay.
Did you pause the game or do I need to refresh?
I did pause the game. I was pausing it as she was asking me the question.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Just want to make sure.
All right. We are gonna talk to that boy about his ability or lack thereof to read the room.
Talk about Jericho?
Yes.
Thought you were gonna talk about this werewolf guy that we're beating on.
Nope. I am talking about Jericho, but what I am doing. I move forward 1. I still don't see anything besides Jericho. So I'm gonna
He's a
move
big
forward.
guy.
As the werewolf is dealing with Gideon, its eyes lock on you, and you're pretty sure you're the one it heard.
Oh, I see.
Okay, you did great anyway.
It's so good, Velen.
All right, I can get to about here. And I can see that there's one here, there's one here, there's one over there. But I've used my movement to get in this far.
You have, and there you are. Is there a reason
Here I
you're
am.
injured?
Yeah, I was hurt last time and we didn't
The
heal up.
trample of the horse.
That's right. I forgot. Okay.
She took a horse to the
Just
face.
checking.
Yep, took a horse to the face.
Probably shouldn't say it like that.
A horse to the face.
I am going to make eye contact with the other one.
The other one.
The other one that I can see nearby within range, which is this boy.
Okay. You do also see this one.
Yeah, but he's further away from me.
Got it. But when you say the other one, I had to be sure which one you were
Yeah.
talking about.
And you said he's a jackal?
A jackal where?
Right, a jackal bear. Velen wrecks her brain for about a half a second trying to come up with a joke for a jackal. And then she just throws her tiny tarts in the air and says, "Fuck it!" And casts Tasha's hideous laughter on him.
Okay, is this a wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save.
Like a jackal.
Its laugh is gonna be so funny though.
It's an 8.
I'm picturing a hyena.
Yeah, he needs a 15, so
Okay.
he is now incapacitated and unable to stand up. He falls prone laughing.
Okay. As he falls down, you all just hear as a jackal were stumbles to the ground, and raucous laughter fills the clearing.
And then I'm going to toss a bardic inspiration to Gideon and say, keep up the good work.
I feel inspired.
You are inspired. Is that a
I'm
D6 from
empowered.
you?
It is a D6.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Tess, what do you do?
Tess is gonna stay right exactly where she is. She does not want to get bit by no jackalware. And she's just gonna cast Toll the Dead on the one that's injured.
Okay. The werewolf.
On the is it the jackal that's injured or is it the wolf that's injured?
The
It's the
werewolf
werewolf.
was the injured.
Oh, it's the werewolf. Sorry, I can't see them all from where I am. Okay, yeah. So the one that Gideon is working on. Wisdom save 15 is my DC.
It rolled a 14.
Yes.
Rad. That is. I will eventually figure out where these D12s are.
Aw.
Oh, one measly point of damage.
A little bell.
You just hear a ding-a-ling, and the wolf.
You gave him a headache.
Oh, it's good to bell the predator. That way the mice can hear them coming.
It does take 1 point of damage, halved, which is still 1. So, you
That's right, because magic doesn't. Okay, that's at least it does something to it.
it does do something.
That's all I'm gonna do for right now. I've got bonus actions, but I'm saving them all for if this goes south.
Claudia, you're up. What do you do?
I'm going to utilize my evasive footwork to add a D8 to my AC, so I'm going to roll that now. I would love to roll good for that someday, but today's not that day. And then I'm going to run 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm right in melee with him, so I'm going to take a slash at him
Okay,
with my silver scimitar.
go for it.
That's a dirty 20.
Nice.
That certainly hits.
And I do 6 damage.
Okay, as you deal 6 damage to it, it recoils back from you, looking between the two of you, and it looks furious that you've...
I'm still wolfy, so I'm like, grrr.
It doesn't seem to
And
care.
I'm actually going to use my scimitar, and I'm going to use another superiority die to hook it under his leg and trip him. Because I can do that when I land an attack.
Okay.
So I can expend 1 superiority die to add to the total damage roll. So I'm going to do that. And then if it's large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw of 14 or get knocked prone. So I add 5 on top of that.
Nice.
It rolled a dirty 20 on its save.
Okay. Well, I still added damage, so I'll consider that a win.
Another 5 points of damage.
So I just hook its leg and slice it instead of trip him.
Okay. The other leg, which it's... seems very unhappy with you.
That's my turn.
Okay. It's now the werewolf's turn. The werewolf... It's going to attack Gideon.
Right.
Oh, I'm going to use my fighting style protection to impose disadvantage on it because it's attacking an ally within 5 feet of me.
Okay. Gideon, that's a 7 to hit.
That sure doesn't.
I have shield, so I just kind of put it between you and the werewolf.
Aw.
Okay. Then,
Protect
as
my
it
cat.
fails, it will whip around, and it's going to slash at you, Claudia. Because it doesn't like that you did that.
I liked it.
Yeah. Papa liked it.
It's another 7. So,
Oh, buddy.
it's okay. These are my dice. This is the game. It's now the jackal wearer's turn. It is laughing. I assume it doesn't get another save on its turn.
I think it's at the end of its time.
Checking Tasha's real quick.
I think when it takes damage and
Twasha.
I know when it takes damage it can make a save, but I don't know if it's...
At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. It has advantage if it's triggered by damage.
That's a 14.
Need a 15.
buddy.
It's still laughing. Jericho, it's your turn. You open your
Only
mouth
a-
to say something, and your allies just run past you.
Alright. I gotta go here. Got a bonus action, rage, and then gonna give him a good old smack.
Get an advantage because you're flanking with me.
Yep, you do.
I think I will give you an inspiration. I bumped it up to a nat 20.
Okay, you crit.
Yeah.
Roll damage as a critical.
Oh, I rolled it.
That's okay. We know how to do it. So that's a D10. So, okay. 9 plus 8 is 17 plus 10 is 27 points of damage to the werewolf. You one-hit it.
Did you kill it?
Yes.
Battle axed its head off?
As the werewolf is it's like it's trying to fight off the two silvered weapons that are haranguing it, and you run up behind it and just whoosh, and its head just cluck.
The other jackal hasn't even gotten into the fray yet.
That's my turn.
Okay. Artie.
Okay. Artie would know this, but I don't have my notebook with me. Last time we fought, I used both force and fire damage. Do I remember if they were resistant to both?
They're resistant to both.
Okay.
They're resistant to magic.
All magic.
Magic.
Okay. I know it's not magic. Artie can't see anything, so he's gonna walk out to see what's going on.
Okay.
See a decapitated werewolf, man.
Yeah, as you step out, Jericho just lops the head off of this werewolf.
I'm gonna use a free action to say to Jericho, "This is what I meant by letting the anger out on the bad guys. Good job." Thumbs up. I'm going to take a few steps down under Velen. Bonus action, I am going to cast Magic Stone on my piece of silver. 3 pieces of silver.
Hey.
And I'm going to go ahead and, with my slingshot, shoot one of them.
Okay. The one that's prone and laughing, or the one that's in the corner of the clearing and has yet to do anything?
Corner, because I don't want to shoot it at him. This guy. Yeah.
That's a good call. You'd have disadvantage on a prone figure anyways.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
roll your attack.
Come on, big roll, big roll, big roll. Don't fail me now. No. Still not bad.
That hits.
Ooh, baby.
They are not hard to hit.
The dice rolls in slow motion on my D&D.
Okay,
the
go ahead and well, you roll your sling damage first.
It doesn't double, does it?
Your sling damage is separate from the magic stone damage.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
You can throw a magic stone and it deals the damage, or you can hurl it from a sling, which it includes the sling damage.
Okay, so that was the magic stone damage. This is the sling damage. I did not know that.
Oh, I assumed you did, and that's why you were doing it.
No, that's even better. I was cool with the 1d6 plus 4.
Okay, so you deal 4 plus 8, 12 points of damage to the jackalware. As a silver coin, boom, and you hear from the corner here.
You hear a little giggle. And then I'm going to use the rest of my move. How much movement did I use? I think I used 5
all
feet
of
too
it.
many. Yeah, I used 5 feet too many. So I'm going to stay
Well,
there.
you can still see the jackalware from where you are, so that's good. This jackalware, seeing the werewolf slain and has just been pelted in the head for most of its health, looks at all of you and just, you all hear, shit, and it's going to attempt to dive into the brush and run away.
Oh, buddy.
It is unsuccessful.
I think we should let it go.
It's going to whip around, and in a panic, it's going to just... and it stares at you, Artie, and I need you to make...
Oh, God.
A wisdom saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm. Big rolls, big rolls, big rolls. I think that is big. Come on over.
Wow.
Let's go. Not getting in this mind.
It's like a steel fortress.
You feel
can't come
this sudden wave of fatigue just pass over your mind, and you shake it off immediately. You do not fall asleep from the
Marty
jackal
plugs his
wears.
ears and goes na 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 na.
And that's his turn. Gideon, you're up. Gideon.
Oh man, it's my turn.
It
You're
is
so
now your
speedy.
turn.
Trying to
Time
get
to
away.
slay.
I don't think that might be excessive.
You could slaughter the one that's on the ground laughing.
That's, again, Artie.
I mean, he's thinking about it.
All you hear from behind you is, "Do it. Do
Do
it.
it.
Do it." The hate flows through you.
I was going to tie him up so we could ask him questions.
As you approach the jackal wear, and it's it's like looking up at you as if you're the funniest thing it's ever seen.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab it and try to grapple it.
It's
tie it up.
incapacitated, so roll a survival.
Okay.
The old hunter's dot.
Oh my god. For reals?
Not hog time.
He's really
Nope.
wiggly.
Mm-hmm.
He's just laughing so hard you can't. So, this is not an attack. So you like gather up its hands and you begin to wind its hands to its feet with a rope, and you do get a knot, but it's the worst knot you've ever made.
Favorite terrain doesn't play in here because it's always
Fuck no.
I don't know. Maybe hunters tie up stuff all the time.
No.
Tying up a jackal wear that my heart's not really in it is not my favorite terrain. No.
I believe that's your turn.
Yep, that'd be my turn.
Hang on. Okay. Velen, you're up.
Oh, I should have added my bardic inspiration. We could have had a 12.
You could. That would have actually been a decent knot.
Damn it. Okay. Gonna move forward. And I'm gonna call out in common because I don't think they speak Celestial, and that's all I got. Hey, you don't have to die today.
Roll persuasion. Or deception.
I intended it as persuasion.
I can't make up your mind for you. You roll
I'm
what you need
just
to roll.
I understand. Dead. Okay.
Not horrible.
Okay.
Also not great.
Okay. It might say something on its turn. Anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself
Good call.
because I am still owie, and I feel like my persuasion was my action, but I think I can still take a bonus action Healing Word.
Yep. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it go.
Tess, you're up. What would you like to do?
I mean, Tess isn't quite sure what to do now because it seems like Gideon is trying to subdue, and so she's gonna kind of come out and be like, "Are we killing them? What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing." And I think
Yep.
she's gonna hold her action. She's gonna load her crossbow bolt with a silver bolt and hold her action on the one that's hurt. as long as she can see it.
Neither of them are. Well, okay, I'm sorry.
What?
The
Well,
one
the
that
one
got
that
hit in the
tried-
head by a silver coin is
Yeah, and
definitely
it tried
hurt.
to jump into the brush. Yeah, so she's
Okay.
gonna like train her crossbow on that one and hold her action.
Got it. You're
And like
holding
if
an attack.
it makes a hostile movement toward them, she'll fire that bolt.
Claudia.
Claudia will stride up to the standing one, and just say in Sylvan, "Stand down, answer our questions, and we'll let you live."
Roll persuasion or deception.
I'm not very persuasive.
But I'm in an aggressive stance.
Oh, are you rolling intimidation?
They would have been the same roll.
Okay, noted. All right. The werewolf doesn't need to be in the combat anymore, as he has been capitulated. This jackal wearer is going to attempt to recover from the laughter that is just unending. That's a 5.
Nope.
Jericho, you're up.
Well done, Velen.
I forgot to mention when I raged, my mouth turned into the maw of a wolf.
Nice.
So that is the...
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna put my hands on him. And I'm gonna look at him in his eyes, and I'm just gonna be, "If you want to live, sit down." And I'm gonna intimidate.
Sit.
Roll intimidation.
Stay. Dang. You're way more good at this than I am.
Okay. At the end of this turn, Jericho, the rage settles. But you intimidate this jackalware. It is likely he will react to all of these things on his turn. Artie, what would you like to do?
Okay. As I'm going to walk up to this body, as a free action, I'm going to take out my ranger badge. And I'm just going to say official ranger business, official ranger business. And for my action, I'm going to...
It's a crime scene.
I am going to start filling up a vial with the werewolf's blood.
Oh.
Okay. You do that.
You're looting and the fight isn't over yet.
It is.
Hey, you guys don't want to fight, so... I can
It's-
take this
Artie,
out.
I love it.
It's now the jackalware's turn.
Just don't ingest any.
As you have put your hands around his neck, you hear, "Okay, yeah, you got it." So if no one is making any more attacks, we will end initiative, and everything will be punctuated by the raucous laughter of. Whoops.
Oh, they're dead.
It
It
vanished.
was all a dream.
They disintegrated.
The
If you just hit Control Z, Echo, they'll come back.
Thank you.
It's just
Okay.
normal werewolf blood, right? Not like werejackal or anything?
It's a werewolf. It's.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that wasn't normal enough.
Oh, I didn't know if that was actually a werejackal or something.
It is a werewolf that you are harvesting the blood of.
The ones that are still
Um,
alive are
So
Get in.
you have one werejackal who's. What do you want to know? And the
I
other.
let go of his throat as soon as he agreed to sit, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Gideon help on tying this one because I'm pretty sure Jericho has that one handled.
Gideon ties this one up and he looks at Tess because she came out and was like, "I don't know what we're doing. Are we fighting anymore?" And he just kind of
once
This
the
shake of his head and he says, "It's not so easy to kill something that's helpless."
I agree.
once Claudia has helped with the knot and it looks like the giggler is under control-ish,
Giggler.
I will drop concentration on Tasha's and let him
Okay.
breathe.
Gideon, roll me another survival.
With
As-
advantage.
No, this
'Cause
is
I'm
the
helping.
advantage.
Yeah, because rolled on that one already.
Nope, terrible.
You have
I
an
mean, it's
inspiration.
better than a nat one.
You got the bardic inspiration.
Oh, well, I will add my bardic inspiration.
D6 at this level, right?
1d6.
Yeah. Oof.
Okay, a 12.
Well.
The knot is not the best you've ever done, but it will certainly hold this jack aware, at least for the time being. And you relax the.
Yeah, I drop once it looks like he's secured. I will drop concentration on Tasha's.
Okay, so
because
he.
I am not that cruel.
That wasn't
My ab
funny.
worked out.
That's when Bella starts to laugh.
Okay.
Sorry, I
That's what
usually
I know.
try to make a joke, but the moment was a little fraught.
That jackaware is a male, and he's prone, basically hogtied. You have two jackawares at your disposal.
Oh boy.
One of them
You
is seriously injured.
Should we put them together?
I don't know.
I think we should ask them why they're here.
Jericho just asks, "What were you looking for?"
We were trying to get back to camp.
Are you the Moonies?
Well, we don't call us that, but
Moon Clan?
yes, we're the Moon Clan.
Great.
What's up with that chest?
Oh, it's got a nasty trap on it that fucked up Roni.
Roni.
Roni's all fucked up now.
No. I just wanted to talk to him. Blew
We've
off
been
the
here
handle.
for a few hours. He was a little on edge. Also, you're not Moon Clan, so
Yeah, we're not little girls either, though. We can defend ourselves.
That's true.
what? You're right, I guess.
Where's your camp?
That
I mean,
way.
if they were trying to get
Maybe.
back to it.
Uh-oh, did we lose
I
Tess
know.
again?
Yeah,
Tess.
she's back.
Oh no.
Is it just you in the camp? Are there others?
So, roll a survival check for the direction this jackalware just pointed.
Can I roll an insight to see if he's fucking full of shit
Yeah,
at the
go
same
ahead.
time?
You're fucking ass.
What?
It landed on nat 20, but red is 14.
Okay, so with a survival of 17, you're pretty sure he pointed in the vague direction of Endsmeet, which is definitely not the direction of his camp. And Claudia, he seems to be honest. He's lost.
Oh, he's just really
Fucking
confused.
lost. They don't know where they are.
How many more are in your camp?
It depends on the day.
Roundabouts?
It really.
10? 50?
Are you here on purpose?
No!
That's what I thought.
This really has been the worst fucking day.
Could be worse.
Honestly, I'm feeling a little sympathy, but not that much.
Gideon does not look sympathetic.
Has it been the worst day? What else happened besides us?
Well, we got chased off by some watch, and then,
By the Ends Watch?
sure. I don't know.
What are you?
What do
stupid?
you know? Yeah. What do you know?
I'm not from around here, okay?
Where are you from?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Well, now I
Try me.
really want to know.
Try me.
Glimmer Dusk.
Is that something I've heard of?
Is he full of shit?
Insight check?
Roll insight.
Can I just even know what that is?
I don't think you could know.
No, what? Where the hell is that?
I have no idea.
Am I rolling insight?
If you want.
Okay.
I can't. Tess, you're pretty sure he's being honest.
Okay, where is that?
Right? I'm like, where is that?
Yeah, where the hell is Glimmer Desk? Does any of us know?
Roll
I mean, I've never
Arcana.
heard of it.
Roll Arcana if you're proficient in Arcana.
I'm proficient, but I rolled shit.
You don't
That's-
know what the Glimmer Dusk is, but it doesn't sound like it's from this world.
That sounds like someplace not here.
You're right.
How did you get here?
I walked.
Okay, and then you were just like, time to join the Moon Clan and harass innocent people.
Well, when you suddenly appear here, you go with the first people that are nice to you.
Oh,
Did you mean to get here? Were you trying to?
No.
So you got here by accident.
That
I
does
heard
kinda
my
happen.
name and I started following it and I was here.
like a will-o'-the-wisp.
The one that's
You're
prone is like struggling and she says, "He doesn't know anything. He's from the Vale.
It's fascinating.
What does that mean?
The Feywild. Okay. Can I talk to someone else?"
Are they speaking in Common or Sylvan?
They're speaking in common now.
Okay, so he's fresh off the boat. That doesn't help us.
Are you able to help us then?
What do you want to
Maybe able
know?
to.
If you can, first, please promise us you'll let us go.
Yes.
There's a lot. No. Don't
Wow.
make that
What do you mean,
promise.
yes?
You have to agree that when you leave here, you never saw us.
I can't promise that.
Seems unlikely that they would keep that
His
promise.
mouth is going to shift yet once again, and he's going to get real close and kind of almost put his fangs on her neck. And he
Whoa.
goes, "Or else." And I'm going to roll intimidation.
Brrr. Drippy saliva jaws.
Yeah.
A no and a natural 20.
Thank God for that advantage.
She's like, "Okay, look, they have magic that makes us tell the truth."
Oh. The Moon Clan does?
Lots of
Yes.
people got that kind of magic, yeah.
Who controls it?
Fucking. I don't know how much you know. She's a bear lady.
Vera.
Yeah, her. Why do you know her name? Yes, Vera.
We've met.
She's not real subtle anyway.
No.
Could you
She
get your
does-
teeth off my neck, please?
Jericho, back off.
I'll pull back and change back to normal.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I can't promise that. I can try and fudge it.
Or you could just promise not to go back to the Moon Clan ever again.
Where else would I go?
The Ents Watch?
If you go talk to Knuckle, tell him we sent you, he should be able to keep you safe.
You could turn your life around and stop being a piece of shit.
Roll persuasion or deception.
Me?
Yeah, you.
You're the one
Do
who's
I get, do I get
Can I
help
give her-
because Jericho
yeah,
helped?
I
I'm
was
gonna-
about to say, can I
Tess-
give
you
advantage?
can have advantage.
Tess is gonna put a hand on your shoulder, Claudia, and give you guidance.
Okay. Me? Shit. Okay, advantage plus guidance.
You
Okay.
fixed it.
Okay. And then D4.
A natural 19. Okay.
23.
23. She looks at you and she says, "I haven't. You wouldn't just kill me?"
No,
Oh.
That's not really how we work.
Unlike them, we
and look what we're
have
doing right now.
morals and a code.
We would have done that when you were incapacitated on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that. But if they find if Vera finds out I switch sides, she'll string me up by my insides.
Yeah, she's just
Well,
gonna
you
do that to
should've
all
seen
of
Knuckle.
us.
Well, it won't if I'm caught. You don't.
Yeah, life's full of rough choices.
But if you're willing to try to change and to join a new pack, a new group, choose again, change your life, we'll be willing
all right.
to help protect you.
All right. I'll talk to Knuckle. He might.
And take this guy with you, the foreigner.
Hey, what's your name?
And she looks at you. she says, "I'm Corian."
Hi, Corian. I'm Velen.
"Hi."
You able to be something else besides a jackal?
"I'd like to stay how I am right now, if that's okay."
It's fine.
Well, not if you're it might not be.
"I can hide better like this."
What about you? What's your name?
The he looks sheepish as he's trying to pull this silver coin out of the side of his head, and it's burning his fingers. And he
I'll
says,
help him.
I
Pull
will
it
help
out.
him. I'm already up there.
Can
All
we?
in Sylvan?
No, we've been talking common.
Yeah.
It's in common.
Also,
It's all been in common.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Jericho,
we've had a lot of group talk. I would like to see if we could have Artie do his thing.
Yeah, just a second.
Okay.
No rush.
He says, "I'm Dunnerin."
Dunnerin. Sorry. Dunnerin.
Okay. You are trying to cast Unseen Servant.
Oh God.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This you don't have to do any checks here. The Unseen Servant, you all watch as a twig slowly floats over toward the chest, and as soon as the twig gets near the keyhole, there's a and a bunch of razor wires suddenly slash out from the base of the chest, and the
no.
Unseen Servant is destroyed.
Oh.
Okay. I gotta figure out a way around this.
Can you move? Oh
Gideon's
God.
gonna help this jackal up, at least into a sitting position.
He's still
And-
hogtied, so I'm gonna remove the prone, but he's still restricted.
But which one's the?
I thought it was a woman, a
Cor-
female.
I keep
Corian.
fucking it up. This is Corian. This is
Okay.
Dunnerin.
He's gonna look at Corian and ask, "You got any kids in that camp?
What do
Any
you?
young people? 15, 10.
No?
It's all adults.
Why, they have kids, but why? What do you ask? I don't understand. Like, there's families there.
I'm looking for people."
Okay. I guess, yes, there are children in the camp.
Gideon, do you mean like non-wares?
Gideon shrugs.
It's not just
not
one
sure.
camp. They move. They try not to stay one place too long.
Fair.
You know, 2 girls with dark hair, maybe?
She's gonna roll.
Jericho kind of looks at you.
How old?
Want to be about 11, one about 15?
I mean, not. I guess not unsupervised.
What does that mean?
Like, they're part of families. It's
Like no, just strays.
Or real families, though, not
well, I don't.
people who took them
I
in.
don't know. I don't. Yeah, you don't ask questions in the Moon Clan.
All right.
It's okay. I'm sorry I couldn't be more help.
I say we untie her.
Oh, hold on. I have a question I want to ask. Corian,
Yeah.
you said Vera can make you speak the truth.
Sure can.
Is it her who does it, or does she have something that helps her do it?
She does it.
She has that capability herself. She doesn't
Yes.
use like an item or make somebody else cast it. Okay, so that's something I didn't know
I've
at
seen
all
her
about
do
her.
it. She holds this bone thing, and then they have to say the truth, and they try not to, and it doesn't go well.
What's the bone thing? What does it look like?
I haven't got a good look. I try to stay away from her.
Holy
So,
symbol. Or an arcane
she's your
token.
leader, and you stay away from her.
Yeah,
She leads through
she's
fear.
scary.
Yeah, makes sense.
Is there somebody in the Moon Clan that you think could track someone by their blood?
No?
No?
Well, I mean, I assume you mean not by smell, because that's a
Not
dumb
by
question.
something... Yeah, something more powerful than that.
I don't know. I don't think so. There's not a lot of magic going on in the Moon Clan.
Except for Vera, apparently.
Vera and Raynor, they both got some talents to them.
Hmm.
They're kind of the two head honchos.
What's the dynamic between them?
Vera's in charge, and Raynor does what she says, and everyone else listens to Raynor.
So, like a captain or a general in his second command. Her second command in this case.
I guess.
There's no other higher ranking members, just those two?
You are asking me the wrong questions. I don't know. That's just at the camp that I've been at. There might be others.
What were you looking for?
The way back?
You just passed through here and got stuck?
No. I saw what you were doing. You were looking for something. You had that look in your eye. When you want something, you were trying to find it.
I don't know how. I've been stuck in this forest for like a day.
I think they were looking for the way out, Artie.
And you just went to the chest and you weren't looking for something in that chest?
We found that chest in this clearing.
Mm-hmm.
And I said not to touch it. And Roni told me that...
Clearly bait.
It's a chest. I mean, I'm going to touch it shortly, but...
You just did, actually.
No. I'm gonna get in there.
Okay, it cut Roni up real bad.
Uh-huh.
Do you not think that maybe it was put here on purpose by somebody? Oh,
You telling that to Artie?
Usually, the harder it is to get, is the bigger the reward.
Oh, hold on. Were the blades that came out silvered?
No, they didn't burn Roni. They just slashed
But they still
him.
managed to cut him, which is surprising.
Magic.
Magic. I got this. Did I notice that it only triggered the trap once he stuck that in the hole?
Yeah.
The trick? Okay. Can I try
You were
to
watching
disarm-
it pretty intently.
Yeah. Can I try to disarm this trap with Thief's tools that I am proficient with?
You're gonna walk right up to it?
Yeah, you can. But you'll have to get in there and do it yourself.
Can I, like, offset from the side?
Can I just tie a rope around Artie's waist and I'll pull him back if the trap gets triggered?
Oh,
I'm going to be honest with you. If you attempt to disarm this trap and you fail, no matter what precautions you take, you're going to take damage.
That's fine. I anticipate that.
Okay.
Because I don't have mage hand right now.
Artie.
Hmm.
Come here a
That being
second.
said- Yeah.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna reach down and untie this jackal.
Okay. You untie Corian, and she kind of rubs at her wrists and stands up. Thanks.
Gonna be honest, you don't seem like a bad person.
I like to call myself a victim of circumstance.
Fair. Seems like your friend here is too.
Cat's Grace.
He's new. He's new.
My chair is
Raynor
running
called.
late.
Raynor called him, and now he's here, and he doesn't.
Raynor can summon creatures.
Oh yeah. I
How
said he had
often?
talents.
I know, but how often? How many?
It's kind of a potluck. Sometimes we get some big folk coming through the veils, and sometimes it's little guys like, you know.
None of them want it.
And you hear the other one say, "Yeah, you can say it. I'm not a werebearer. Sorry."
There's no reason to be sorry. What are you apologizing for?
Raynor doesn't think us werejackals are very useful.
Well, Raynor can go fuck himself.
You and I agree on that. He can be an asshole.
Yeah, can be. So he can theoretically replenish his supply of troops just by beckoning them unwillingly from their homes.
I've never seen him specifically do it, but yes.
Wow.
Donovan heard his name.
Yeah.
That's really fucked up. Does everyone who gets summoned just accept their lot and join the Moon Clan?
I'm pretty sure they kill them if they don't.
I guess that makes sense.
It's like Corian just goes,
Yeah.
The more we learn,
No, I didn't see it. Was it she nodding or shaking her head?
she went like this, like,
She
Just like
she
a
put her
big shrug
hands
hands,
out
like,
like
yep.
a, yep.
Gotcha.
the more we learn.
go ahead and roll me Thieves' Tools at advantage, Artie, while this is happening.
Is that proficiency plus dexterity?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Artie's just gonna kill himself off in the corner.
I tried.
And I got guidance from Tess, so I'm gonna roll a d20, d4 plus 4. The suspense is killing me. Oh no! Oh no!
You didn't roll a natural one.
I am inspiring myself.
Uh,
I mean, it's at advantage. Oh my God! Did you roll a 2 and a 3?
No. That was only one roll. I didn't know it was at
Oh.
advantage. 1 second.
Yeah,
That's what
your
enhanced
advantage
ability
because
gives you.
That's what
Yeah,
the
I forgot.
catchphrase is for.
I almost.
But your
did.
D4 is a 3, which is good.
No, it bounced off the. Oh, I'm still gonna guidance myself. That's
That's
13.
a good idea.
I'm inspire myself.
You're
Gonna
so you're
use
gonna
your
reroll.
inspiration.
Yeah, I'm using 1 inspiration.
Okay.
That doesn't roll it at advantage again, right?
It does.
It does because you're
rerolls the whole
re-rolling
thing.
and you're still at advantage.
Enough with these 6s.
Oh my God.
This trap wants me to die, and I'm gonna
Hey.
let it. This is my
Wait,
last
you didn't
roll.
roll? Oh yeah.
What?
No way! I just rolled triple 6s.
Holy
Oh
shit,
my
buddy.
God.
I
What
just
the
rolled
hell?
triple 6s.
It's the number of
Buddy.
thieves.
Hey,
It is trying
Are
to
you-
destroy him.
I literally rolled triple 6s.
That's
14.
Artie, I'll give you an inspiration. Do that.
You
do that
don't
one
think
more
this
time.
is a lesson to be learned here?
Let the dice roll where they roll.
Okay.
I think we just need to. I have a handy hop up, and I don't
Yeah,
think
you
Artie
might
will
have to
complain
pick
if
up
I
the
give it to him.
pieces, Test.
Artie, you're going to take a significant amount of damage here.
So we're like,
Oh no!
We're all
buddy.
just like
Like,
interrogating these
I
two,
mean,
and then
I did cast the spell on him, so Vela knows he's doing this.
I was
But
gonna.
The test does too. She gave him guidance.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I'm sorry. Gideon was in.
yeah, paying attention to the interrogation.
I'll just show you.
Oh
Oh, no.
boy.
Insta
Oh.
death.
Oh, that's not.
Yes, I'm down.
what? How many hit points do you have?
I'm down.
Okay,
my
but how
God.
many? That's not instant
Tess-
death, is that?
No, it's not
No.
down.
Tess goes over.
Instant
Tess goes over.
So
healing
as
words.
hold on, let me describe what happens here.
Okay.
So Velen, you're keeping an eye on Artie as he's trying to disarm this trap. And with a 10, you do
14.
disarm the, or with a 14, not a 10. With a 14, you do disarm the trap. However, it also activates it.
Okay.
A mess of razor wires slash out and just shred Artie. He is covered in lacerations, and the spring force of the trap launching itself from the chest, just Artie is tumbled back 10 feet and is prone face down.
Right behind you.
And
I just turn around like, what the
You're all
fuck?
like, what the fuck?
and
Tess-
Corian says,
Tess Crow.
Oh God.
your friend.
Oh God.
He'll be
Tess,
fine.
Tess
He'll be
crouches
fine.
down like immediate
fine.
cure wounds. Immediate cure wounds.
Oh God.
I would
That's
do it at
really
second
cool
level,
scars,
but
though, Artie.
don't have any more slots.
I fucking enabled this. I'm so sorry.
I was trying to give you an inspiration, so I didn't have to spend a spell slot.
Artie, I need you to make an acrobatics check to unwind yourself from the razor wire that is now bound up around you.
Oh,
Since
God.
I die, I lose enhanceability, right?
No,
No,
it's
not your.
It's on.
concentration.
It's my spell.
Oh,
You still
okay.
got it.
So I get advantage. Yes, let's go.
12 points of healing.
That's huge.
That's how
Right.
you're
Yeah,
able
that's more
to
than half his health.
pick the race.
What am I doing right now?
Right, to
Buddy.
not be dead.
Okay, good.
Not
With
bad.
a 15, you manage to extract yourself from the razor wire trap.
Okay. Guys, I got it.
Artie,
Oh my
why didn't you
God.
just wait for us to help
Oh.
you?
I had it. I just got a little impatient at the end and flicked it too soon, but
Oh
I
my
got
God.
it. Oh man, that's gonna hurt.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! But I did get it. I'm gonna
Are you okay?
like crawl. How many points of healing did you say?
Crawl
12.
back.
12. Okay, that's like half my health. I'm actually doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I'm
Artie.
gonna like halfway crawl over and attempt to open it again.
I'm gonna
Be
look at
careful.
the.
No!
I'm gonna look at Korean and say, please don't take this as a reflection of the whole Ends Watch.
Dunnerin looks like shit. Dunnerin has a silver coin stuck in his temple.
Oh no, we gently pulled that out because Artie took it back.
Oh, roll me a medicine check.
Okay. I will do that.
I'll look to Claudia.
Yeah?
You still have that healing potion, yeah?
I do.
Don't worry
Why
about
don't
it.
you go
I
ahead
got something. I got something for this. Don't stress it yet.
I'm
wasn't
sorry,
talking
Artie, but this was for Dunner.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
No,
it's
don't
kind
worry
of
about me.
awkward.
I'm okay.
With a 13, you do not hurt Dunnerin more, removing the coin. But as soon as you do, he begins losing hit points as he's bleeding out of this open
Oh,
wound.
okay. I'm gonna put the handy hop up in him.
Okay, you
Okay,
heal him
I
for
was
10.
about to. Okay,
It's okay.
Helen was about to do something.
I was, but it's fine.
It's okay. I saw blood gush and I just shoved it in his arm.
One day we're gonna use a potion of healing on one of our own party members. One day.
We still
I
have
mean,
it,
we
yeah.
used one. We used
It's-
We used several on me.
You mean
so-
one day Claudia's gonna use a healing potion on one of the
Or-
party and not something else?
We're gonna find a deer with a hurt paw or something on
so-
the way home.
Deers don't have paws, Artie.
They have hooves.
Dunnerin lost 1 hit point and then recovered 10, so he's back up to 15.
Does he look as confused as
At first, he was like, "Oh!" and then the handy hop up went and he went, "Ow!" and then it healed, and he's like, "Oh,
Oh.
okay. Thank you for that. That burned
Yeah.
really bad."
We didn't want you to die.
Okay.
We were hoping you two would both be able to make it back to Old Knuckle.
All right. I mean, I'm sold. Sounds way better than Rainer's bullshit.
It is.
And
The more I hear about these two, the more I want to just do something about that.
Artie opens the chest.
the chest is locked.
I attempt
Oh
to pick.
god, no, not again.
It's
Okay.
just one
Okay.
bullshit
Go ahead and
after
roll.
the other.
Would someone
still
just sit
have
on him,
advantage.
please?
I still have advantage.
Hell no.
Yeah, you do. Go ahead and roll your thieves tools. Dex plus proficiency.
And you're still at advantage because I haven't dropped the spell.
She's enabling me by keeping it on. 1 second.
Yep.
She doesn't want to waste the spell slot.
I
It-
said maybe you should
second
take it to
level-
learn a lesson, but he sure didn't.
It's a second level spell. I don't want to have
Oh,
burnt it.
no. Okay. +4, so 17.
17.
I mean, oh, I'm sorry, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, +4.
Why is it plus 4?
Dex and proficiency.
Oh, okay.
He gets to roll his dice.
As you attempt to pick the lock on this chest, it is a complex lock. It's an old lock. It's clearly been outside for a long time. The DC was 20.
Hmm.
You successfully pick the lock, which means that as you open the chest, inside, you discover a few items.
Ooh, I thought it was going to be empty.
I need you to roll me.
Should have
I
been
thought it was gonna be
hilarious.
trapped again.
I need you to roll me a D4, Artie.
Yes. Big old 4. Big old 4. Okay, middle of the pack. I like it. No extremes.
There are 2 items in this chest.
Damn.
I need you to roll me
First
another
hit.
D4.
Of course you do. You took all of the damage opening it. And then maybe the one who spent a spell slot on you could get the second one.
Nah, it's gonna go to whoever it works out for
Four.
best.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Okay, I need you to roll me a D100, please.
Our first treasure table as a party, guys.
Ooh, baby!
Good job,
Sometimes
Marty.
you just gotta listen to the crazy gnome.
Sometimes you do.
I'm gonna. Okay, never mind.
What is it? I can't tell what that is. Oh my god.
A 2.
Ooh.
Wow.
Interesting.
Not
It's either
two.
really fucking good or really fucking bad.
You find dusty, but in pristine condition, a potion that is the same size as the typical healing potions that you found when you buy them from the Outsider's Witness, but it glows with light. It is a very potent healing potion. You
Ooh.
sniff it and you discover it is a potion of supreme healing.
Wow.
Oh.
Neat. Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
Okay, Claudia is not holding this.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, no, because it'll go into a raccoon.
I just want the world to be my friend.
Supreme? God
Yes.
damn. Okay.
Hot damn.
Well, bending over backwards and doing anything for them ain't the way to make them your friend, Claudia.
The raccoon? I don't want to bend over any raccoons.
So you know, a potion of supreme healing, if you drink it as an action, or you use the handy hop up, it recovers 60 hit points.
Oh my god.
Damn. Well, we gotta
That's
hold on to
like-
this.
That's like 3 of us put together.
Yeah. I have like,
Well, that's almost my HP actually.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
what the
Is
fuck
that
is
the
wrong
only
with
thing?
you?
I'm 31.
I'm
I
at,
have good con and tough.
I'm like,
Died to a 24.
I'm
He's a
21.
barbarian. They're
Yeah,
just
I'm
made of
also
hit
a
points.
barbarian. Yeah, I'm literally a stack of hit points.
Roll me another D100, please.
Yes, will do.
Oh.
Come on. Other end of the spectrum now. Come on.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Don't roll a D100
Oh.
yet.
Oh,
Roll me
I
another
already-
D4.
Okay, 1 second. I already rolled the D100, but
It didn't
No,
it's
it
just
did.
It didn't
I
pop
don't
up.
see it.
it's slow rolling. It was a 20.
Okay. Well, roll a D4. Well,
I did as well.
I
and-
mistakenly
1 second.
asked for it too soon.
Yep. I can
Hey.
re-roll or you can keep that, whatever. 3.
You should offer me a reroll.
You want another D100 or are you using 20?
I'd like another D100, please.
Was that something good or bad?
We'll
You'll never know.
Okay.
Let's roll another 20.
I like that number.
69.
No.
37.
37.
Okay. That's interesting.
I'd love to hear
It's
that.
either good or bad.
Hold on, I need to look this up. I'm not super familiar with this.
Is it a homebrew item or?
No.
Oh.
Okay. I need you to roll again. I need a
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I need you to roll me another D20.
D20?
Yes.
I'm gonna blow up, aren't I?
No.
Okay. Middle of the pack, baby. Let's go.
It's
Wow.
10.
10.
Okay.
Hold it.
I'm just enjoying rolling this much.
I know, right? Rolling dice is fun.
Love treasure tables. They're
That's the
like
best part.
my favorite.
I want to take a level in rogue just so I can start rolling more dice.
With all the sneak attack. A rogue ranger is not to be fucked with.
Okay, you find what is called a Qual's feather token.
Okay.
Oh, they're so fun.
It is in the shape. It is a tiny little token that has. It's a feather on one end that with a leather-bound string that leads to a tiny little boat. I think you can actually find it on D&D Beyond,
Swan
but I
boat?
will post it.
What
Yeah, it's the
is it?
swan
Yeah,
boat.
post it.
Yes. I'm
It's a
adding it.
cool thing.
Oh, it
You
is?
can
Yeah,
use
this-
it
this-
once, and it creates. I'll post it in the
Does it
Discord.
make a boat?
Do we have
Mhm,
just
he
a
makes a
boat in
boat.
the back of Artie's pocket?
50
Yeah, he just
foot
has a
by
boat
20
now.
foot, shaped like a
It's
swan.
swan boat.
Oh my
I
god.
made the
Is it
mistake
like
of letting
foot
one of my
pedaled?
players have one of these once, and he put it into the mouth of a creature and activated it, and I had to figure out what the hell to do with that.
Wow. You would move it at 6 miles per hour.
That is what you find in this chest
I'll
It's
take
shaped
it.
like a
Wow,
swan.
we could carry 32 people on it.
for
It's
one
shaped.
day.
It's shaped
Or
like a
shove it in
swan.
someone's mouth.
Yeah.
It's Artie's date night.
Oh my
I was
god.
about to
Ew.
say.
Are you gonna take Shelby on the fucking
Or-
swan boat?
Nice.
Yep.
Amazing.
I don't think Shelby's
Amazing.
interested, but
That will
Well-
come
Well,
back.
who wouldn't be interested in a magical swan boat? I would be. I would go just for the sake of seeing the boat, and maybe Artie can work some magic.
It's an experience.
Lawler's gates.
Okay, so as Artie is looting this chest, Corian and Dunerin are like they're still confused as to where they are, and they both say, "Okay, which way to Endsmeet?"
I can give them directions if that
And-
helps.
If they get lost again, they can call out for Lilabell and ask for help. As long as they say they've renounced their Moon Clan ways.
Are we sure that we know how to get back to Endsmeet? We went through a veil.
I'm sure Gideon does.
We went through a veil.
I
colors
feel
change.
like I know how to get back
You
to
know where the
Endsmeet.
veil is.
I mean, they
we?
could always come with us to try to fight the
Cleanse
the
the
corruption, and then we can
Hmm.
tell them, "Hey, Lilabell, our new friends helped us."
I don't think we can ask that much from them.
I'm just saying if it turns out we don't actually know how to get back from here until we've resolved the problem, because that's my guess right now is
Well-
that we may have just pixie led ourselves or something.
I mean, we chose to spare them and to try and change their lives, so I think it's their choice. I can tell them how I think to get out of here, and they can try that, or they could come with us.
You're right, Gideon. Of
Well,
course you're
I'm
right.
gonna be. Corian speaks up and says, "I'm gonna be honest with you. If we're caught walking, if we're traveling alone without Roni, and Moon Clan comes across us, it'll be awkward."
We
Mhm.
can protect them if they stay with us. We can protect you if you stay
I
with
mean,
us.
it would
I
be
don't
a
know
good-
why I'm using.
It'd be a good vetting
Pronouns for you, like
process.
this here.
And, they helped us. Ends watch. How about it?
You don't have to come with us, but if you do, I will help protect you.
Me too.
We won't ask you to fight. You can stay at a safe distance.
No. They were way tougher than I am. I'm definitely gonna ask them to fight.
Already, everyone's tougher than you.
And literally cleave their leader's head off.
Yeah, I mean, you would have insta-killed me if you did that to me.
Yes, anyone whose head he cuts off would instantly die. Thank you for that, Bath. All right.
I think if we ask them to come along, that we cannot ask them to fight unless they want to.
I mean, we just
I agree.
spared their life.
I think it's the choice of anyone who comes with us what they do
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to a fight.
Corian
Yeah.
and Dunerin kind of look at each other, and Dunerin says, "Well, come with you if you want." And this is the DM saying, "You have to choose." The NPCs
Yeah,
are not
I'm
going
fine.
to choose.
I think we should bring them with us because then it ensures that they're safe getting back.
I say we bring them with us. When I'm talking about them having agency to choose, I just meant in terms of like if we're in a firefight or whatever, they don't have. I think what
Gotcha.
Jericho was saying is that we're not asking them to take a stand against their former masters just because we happen to run across them in the woods, but we will absolutely protect them if that
okay.
happens.
Dunerin then turns to you, Claudia, and you, Villain, and he says, "By the way, I smelled something real weird, right around here."
Is it the corpse?
No, well, yeah, there is. I definitely smell something died this way, but it's something else. It's something weirder.
What is it?
When you say weird, what does
I
it
don't
smell like?
It's incense.
I
Like
did smell
magic.
that too.
Incense is used in a lot of spells.
Can I take another whiff and see if I can pinpoint it?
Roll perception at advantage because you're a shifter.
Yeah, I am.
Terrible. Horrible. A 1 and a 2. I
have 2 inspirations. I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay. Do it.
14.
Well, it beats a 2 and a 1.
It sure
It
does.
does beat a 2 and a 1. You do see, we'll see. You do smell what Dunner's trying to relay to you. And it does smell as though it is coming from this direction.
Yeah, I smell
I'm gonna start looking for a way through the trees
it.
up in this area.
Okay.
Before we move out, everybody huddle up.
Okay.
I think this is a very appropriate time for me to use this because I'm hurting.
I'm over here.
I made a little tweak. 1 second. I'm not on the foundry. Okay. Yeah, everybody huddle up within 10 feet of me. Yeah, you too. Jackals.
Dunner and Korean?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
What are we doing?
We're
Just
huddling.
huddle up. Just huddle up.
Already needs a hug.
Are we hugging?
So I made a little tweak. Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
if it makes you feel more comfortable, then yeah. But I made a few tweaks last night on my little cannon, and I'm gonna cast Protector Cannon, Eldritch Cannon.
Okay, so you give everyone temporary hit points?
Yes, and I'm gonna sit here. It's for up to an hour, so I'll sit here for however many rounds it takes to get max. So
Okay.
it's 1d8 plus 4.
Oh,
So
wow.
12.
Okay.
Oh, so you're gonna sit here.
The temp HP does not stack, but it will
Right,
replace.
but we can replace the 10 we have for
Yeah.
12. Or, I mean, Artie gets temp HP back.
I thought we lost all of the temp HP from our because we were in the woods raid hours. Like my aid also disappeared. Remember? Like we
Right, so
got
this is-
temp,
Yes.
good temp.
So we should be getting new temp HP from.
Yeah.
And what is the
Only
number?
12.
12. Temp
Are we
only
sitting
drops
here-
when you take a long rest.
For an hour to do that? Is that what you said?
No.
No.
I'd
He's
have it for
gonna
an hour.
roll it over and over and over and see
Oh.
if he can
It'll
get
take-
12.
Do you want me to actually physically roll it out?
No, it's okay. We'll
Or
say
yeah,
it takes a
it's
couple
okay.
minutes. I'm not gonna
I
sit
have-
here and have you roll.
I have the cannon for an hour, like active. So if we go into the next thing, I still have, and I could reapply as a bonus action.
That's great.
So, and
That's gonna-
including the 2 jackals get 12 temp.
Well,
HP.
thanks, Artie.
I have the.
I don't
stat
understand
up,
it, but I
so
appreciate it.
I
So you
haven't
see
been
my
able
little-
to touch it.
You see my little ball come out, and little
Ugh.
spider leg come out of it, and it now, instead of the red circle, it has like a red like cross, and it just
Like
starts,
a little Switzerland flag.
yeah.
I
and
love
it just
that.
starts emitting like a
Flag is a big
low-
plus. What did you say, Frog?
a low green beam.
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm sorry.
Gideon,
Mhm.
you are investigating these to look for a way through. Roll survival for me at advantage because we're in a forest.
Like probably the only campaign ever where having favored terrain actually is good.
Yes.
With a 23, you discover 2 ways.
Ooh.
We got spoiled.
You
for
discover
choice.
a way north, and you discover a way south. Well,
All right,
east.
I'm gonna eastish. I'm gonna point them out.
This-
Which way seems to have the scent of
This one.
incense or death?
Well, are
This
incense and
way.
death both this way?
Yes.
I think that's the way.
All right.
But let me just take a little peek over here and see if I can sniff anything out that's in this direction.
You're in the middle of like a tree right now. So
Okay, I'll go here.
Smells piney.
roll perception for me.
Can I do it at advantage?
Yes.
God damn it. My dice hate me.
With an 11, you are looking up and down this long, wider path. The first thing you see is there is a wooden structure that juts out from the trees. You don't smell anything in particular. You don't hear any wildlife. It is quiet, and it's cold.
What's this circle?
Do
Yeah, I'll
you
poke my
approach it?
head back in.
I mean, yeah. I get
You're
close
looking
enough to
down,
look at it.
and you see there is. It's hard to describe. It looks as though it is a magical circle of some kind. It is burnt into the grass in this clearing. That is, the leaves have been cleared away. There are small little piles of what look like maybe burnt incense. And while you're looking at it, I'd like you to roll me an investigation.
Oh boy. Okay.
Advantage because you're in
It
the
is
forest.
at
I mean,
advantage.
Thank you for reminding me.
I gotta give you kudos for not taking Deft Explorer.
17. You kind of get down and you're looking at this circle. And as you do, you hear from your right. It's nestled and quiet as if it's scared, but you hear a... And you look up and you see, hidden beneath the brush, a creature. It looks like a cat, but it has long tentacles and 6 legs.
God, what
Is
the
it a
fuck?
displacer beast kitten?
And that is where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
I give you the handy hobble back.
So we're going to go ahead and
Oh
take a
my
10-minute
god, it's a displacer beast kitten.
Yeah.
We should get it.
Dude,
I
I really
don't think-
wanted to have like the
We should give it
classic
a health
ranger-
potion.
What'd you say,
I
Gideon?
said I really wanted to have like the classic ranger experience and actually take favorite
I
terrain
know.
forest.
I've played like 2 rangers and a couple one-shots, and I'm like, I'm never taking this. Who's
Why
taking
would you
Gideon?
ever? Unless it's set in a forest. And I was like, well, shit.
it, by the way?
Gideon, if you Sorry, go ahead.
Amazing.
I don't think you realize how handy this swan boat is going to come in handy.
No, I
later
do.
on,
I do realize this is gonna be awesome.
27 sessions down the road.
I have no doubt you were going to save it for an opportune and wonderful moment.
That's what the treasure
will be
rules will
back.
do for you.
Yeah.
All right. 10-minute break.
I love treasure rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time to pet the dog.
Frog, I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for slipping in some backstory stuff. I am very excited.
Oh, yeah. Figured. Gideon's not really one to share a lot early on, but he is out for a reason.
Yeah, it gives so much context. I love it. It's amazing.
Aw. Thank you.
If you ever want to do a little off-screen scene, let me know because Tess is definitely, her ears are perked.
Okay.
I don't know if he would sell anything or if that would be interesting, but if it's interesting.
Okay, let me think about it.
Yes.
Oh shit. And even if you do want it, you can't have it because you're a cat.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Now, are you muted? I see your mouth moving.
My mouth is muted. Yeah, I'm eating popcorn, so I didn't want to fill the microphone with crunching sounds.
I thought you were talking.
I probably was talking. I just was talking with my mouth full.
Y'all having a good time?
Mm.
Good.
Cat.
Meow.
The one in game.
I am optimistic about this. I hope Gideon can have the true ranger experience and have a companion animal that isn't just the gecko, but the gecko is also great.
That wasn't.
The gecko is amazing.
Oh my god, look at the art. It's so cute. It's just
That
on it.
being said, if this thing attacks us, I definitely want a displacer beast hide.
No, it's a baby.
I want to tame it and raise it.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's like best case scenario, but worst case scenario?
Worst case scenario is Mama is around.
Ooh. And
Yeah,
then
we kill that, and then I take the cat and raise it.
That's tragic.
That's
Why
dark.
you?
I
We
would
have
just
a
like to.
ranger.
You have a raccoon and wolves. He's
I
got a
don't-
gecko.
I didn't say me.
She does not have the raccoon. The raccoon is
I
the
thought-
absence of a raccoon.
Well, still. And the ranger has a gecko.
Little raccoon-shaped
Also,
hole in the heart.
Imagine this. Imagine a grown displacer beast with a raging barbarian on its back riding into battle, cleaving heads with a great axe.
Meanwhile, I'm like, what if we get a house and eventually I have a dinner party and I can invite Nazik to come over to it?
I like it.
My ship is
Different goals. We all have different goals. I would also just like to say that, like, your cleric now has 2 first-level spell slots, and that's it for this battle, so no one get hurt, please.
You're saying
Right,
battle?
also-
It's just a kitten.
Also, another thing. Imagine if I actually take this character to godhood and my pet is this displacer beast that grew up with me and is now a godly displacer beast. Come on.
You are
What are
so
you, the
into that
god
idea.
of accidentally social situations?
No.
Weird mounts.
'Tis secret.
Weird mounts.
The god of weird.
I'm the god of odd roleplay choices.
Yes, exactly.
I get
We
the
say-
impression that as you all encounter new things in this world, you're going to
Just
want to
to try to
adopt all
take-
of them.
Yes, at least that's my MO.
No. I just need one
Not me.
pet. If I find a dragon that I can raise, this displacer beast.
Yeah.
Now let
Artie
us
wants to
try.
skin whatever comes across his path.
Wait, do we need to talk
He's
about
like, I need
responsible?
a gland of a white dragon, and I'm like, okay, talk to me in 10 levels. Like, what?
Yeah.
You can't just replace your displacer beast just because there's a dragon. That's not how pets work. Pets are forever.
That's
That
a
is also
bad.
not true.
So I just want to skin him.
You are. Artie's like, I think the most of all of the characters, alignment-wise, I think he's the most closer to evil.
You know, that's fine. I can have a displacer
This
beast
cat
and
is
a
about
dragon.
to jump into my
There
bowl
you
of
go.
popcorn. I swear to God.
Alignment might be switching from neutral good to neutral shortly.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
no. He
I don't know
wants,
about that.
he wants the things if they get attacked. He's like, if it's a nice little kitten, he's not just gonna.
You wanted to make these two were-people fight for us because
Yeah.
they owed us.
Yeah, 100%. They would have killed us if they had the chance.
Yeah.
No, they fled.
I mean, honestly, if that combat hadn't gone the way that it did, I don't know that we would have rescued these guys. Like,
They
but
would have died fighting.
they would have just died. But like,
And if it was just
because
me
we
out
were
there,
so on top, and because
Water.
the scary one was the one who was dead first,
It's true.
Velen was like,
yeah. He tried to run, so
He tried to run. It would be very
vulnerable,
fucked
yeah.
up for us to kill him if
Artie
after
lives in
the
Draco.
veil. Artie
And
lives
most
in
of this party's
Silverbat.
MO is tend and befriend.
Yeah.
I've
Except
rolled
those.
3 nat 20s tonight. Thank you, Dice Lord Jesus, for smiling upon me once.
I want you to know, Simic, that I've been actually secretly manifesting those 20s for you, but you whatever.
Oh,
you want to
got away
spread that
now.
around?
I can't
the
give you
fuck?
credit if you don't tell me.
I was just
You have
trying to. Okay, they're all going to Velen now.
Well, you
Why
can't be mad at
why
me for not
why
giving
did
you credit when I didn't
First,
know.
Ari with 3 sixes and almost killed him.
Because I think Artie needed to be humbled.
That needed to be done. It did not humble me at
Just
all.
like
It
she
didn't.
manifested that nat 1 for Jericho.
Mhm. I give 20s and 1s for story reasons only.
This is
This
bullshit.
cat is seriously trying to steal my popcorn.
That's not surprising.
Meow.
To
Are
be
you
fair,
the slave beast?
I
Is
did
Sif
force a nat 20.
Yes, Sif.
Can you tell me if that nat 20 was needed to kill him? Would it have taken more than one hit?
It would have. You did his HP exactly.
Nice.
Like that's how much HP he had left.
That makes up for
You
the
did
really
it
bad
once.
spider fight.
Sure does. Felt good.
Can we say
Nice.
when Claudia handed me back the handy hop up, I loaded the Supreme Potion in there?
Oh god.
Okay. There's
And then
60 hit
I'm
points
gonna
sitting in a
assume
syringe.
didn't hand it back.
No, I did not.
It's there. She's like,
Just
oh,
FYI.
okay, that's a fair choice.
I'm
I
going
love
to
being
let
a
everybody know
Claudia.
though that I have it and it is loaded in case for some reason I go down,
Okay.
Okay, but
which is very real.
60
It is in my
HP.
60's a
right-
lot. We have healers in the group.
my
Listen,
right-
Like getting a first level spell slot first.
We have potions that would not cost that much that would bring you back to full.
Yeah,
Eric.
think
That's-
about how
that's in
much
case of
money that's
emergencies.
worth.
2,000 gold.
I could always squirt it back in a vial. It's okay.
Quotes I never need to hear from Artie again.
I was looking at our temp HP over our normal health bar. Mine barely covers anything, and then I scroll down to Artie, and it's covering all the health he has left.
That's the exact amount of health I have left.
That's hilarious.
It is half of my health in temp HP.
You're technically full.
Yeah, technically. 1 over.
Technically.
Technically. Okay. Are we ready to get back into it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I guess I need to add this temp HP to myself. Hang on.
You should, yes.
I have to remember how to do that.
So, Emily, what were you going to say?
was I? Nope, I wasn't. I just said yes.
Okay.
That work? Yes. Okay. Good.
So, Gideon, roll me a survival right now. Well, at advantage. As you notice this kitten that
Little
is
kitten.
otherworldly.
She's so cute.
With an 18, the first thing you know, displacer beasts are rare, but they have been known to be spotted in forests and mountains, so you are aware of them. But they are extremely uncommon. They are very dangerous creatures. This is a kitten, though. This is a baby displacer beast, which means that it has not been raised to be dangerous yet. It looks as though it is newly born. The next
Oh.
thing you notice,
Mhm.
around with that survival of 18, you see there are hundreds of track marks around this circle. Paw prints, scratch marks, one set of very large paw prints. But they don't look as though they were walking. They look as though they were dragged.
What the hell? I'm gonna tell everybody what I see, and ask them to look around or listen
Is
to
this
see
a
if they hear a
nest?
bigger.
Like something large was dragged.
I'm gonna
here?
move too. People
The-
can see it. Yeah.
No, the direction of the dragging is this way.
All right.
Can I do an investigation check on the ruins? Is it ruins on the ground? Like ruins on the ground? Or...
It is an arcane circle.
Okay. Can I do an investigation or arcana check on it?
Yes.
Which
Is there anything
you-
familiar about the symbol on the ground?
Roll a religion check.
And you said the cat's in the middle of it?
No, the
No.
kit's right here.
The kitten was
It
hidden
fucking-
beneath a bush.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's over there
May-
chilling.
Also,
Oh, buddy.
Wah.
Artie, I'm afraid this magical circle, it just beats you. You don't know anything about it.
I'm coaxing the kitten out with rations. I want to
There-
feed it
Oh, no.
jerky.
There is a symbol on this circle, Velen, and it does... It's like ringing a bell in your mind, but you don't know what it is.
Not related to the other symbol that I showed to the bookseller, is it?
No.
Okay.
Not
Just
at
checking.
all.
If it's religion, can I roll also? Is that allowed?
Go for it.
Cool. It's not very
12.
high.
This is not a symbol that you have seen a lot of, Tess. This is a symbol that it screams of nefariousness.
No.
I don't think anything that's happening here is good.
You can
And
all hear the
I
music,
think-
right?
Yeah, it's
Nope.
creepy.
Good.
Mine's just must be really quiet.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
there
turn
is.
it up.
Alright.
This track's quiet.
It's just gonna blast my ears out when it switches.
It's not going to switch.
Oh. I'm coaxing the kitten out like, hey,
I'm
buddy,
also trying to coax
here.
the kitten out.
back off, Jericho.
You have wolves. This thing
I'm
is
going to push you into
adorable.
this bush if you don't back off.
The kitten is looking up at both of you with bright green eyes, and they seem to be pupilless. And it's like pressed up in the bush as far back as it can get. Its little tentacles are pushing on the grass.
Ooh.
As you
I
attempt,
have feet.
As you attempt to coax it out, roll animal handling.
I'll give her advantage.
Oh my god, I'm gonna use my last inspiration on this because I care about befriending these goddamn animals.
I know you do.
Which means, can I roll it at advantage again?
You're re-rolling, so yeah.
If you fail, I'm gonna be so upset. You know, I just wanna see if I would have
Get
done
it.
any better.
You jinxed
I
her.
would have not. All right, we're good.
10.
I'm not as mad anymore.
Come here, baby.
Whatever this creature has seen, it is scared, and it is not coming out from the brush.
I'm trying to find a way through the tree.
Roll survival for me.
This way. That's the way the drag marks go, right?
It does, yes.
Ooh.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna try one more thing. We'll come back to us. You do them
Oh,
first.
sorry, yeah.
With a natural 20,
Damn!
Gideon, yeah, you find a way through.
Oh. Okay,
You
and then I'm gonna
see-
wait
Yeah, okay.
and let them do their thing, yeah.
What are you doing, Jericho?
I'm gonna burn my last rage, but I'm not gonna be angry. I'm gonna be quiet, and I'm gonna have my tail just like come out, and I'm gonna try to like coax it out with the white, soft, fluffy side of it.
Aw.
Okay, I'll let you roll animal handling.
Jericho turning and like shaking his butt at this kitty
Come on, that's
because that's
cute.
amazing.
I'll give you
Cute.
advantage because you're burning your last rage on this.
Yay!
If you roll a natural 20, I'll concede.
Bro, it fell from the nat 20 to a 12. I'm so sad.
13's not bad.
A 13 does not overcome the fear this kitten is feeling. As your tail attempts to scoot behind it, it like a scared animal slowly pushes itself up and over the tail as if like it's just trying to push everything away from it as it's in this dark nook beneath the brush.
Don't stop scaring that kitten. Come here.
Maybe as I walk by, you can speak to it, right? Animal thing, owl, yeah.
What? You're
Just
talking to Velen?
talking to
Yeah.
Velen.
Velen's all. I mean, splash beasts aren't beasts.
What did you say?
Fuck, I don't know that.
I told you to talk to it.
I don't think I
said you
can
can
talk to it.
speak the whole animal thing, right? Owl, yeah, I'm going.
Like to the
I
owl.
have magic to speak to creatures naturally of the forest, but this is not a creature of this forest.
Echo,
Right.
my last attempt will be to take a cloak out of my bag and try to scoop it up.
Okay,
gosh.
so you're just trying to
I'm trying to save it.
You're trying to
Trying to
kidnap it.
steal
It's
it.
gonna die without its mommy.
We don't know that. We could find its mommy.
I'm its
Mommy
mommy.
could then kill us and feed us to it.
I'm going to say, in order to do that, it's frightened, so it's at disadvantage. But it's going to be an athletics contest to scoop up this kitten.
Not acrobatics.
No.
What? You're not dodging anything.
That's
Sorry, I'm behind. I'm
Come back,
behind
bud.
Gideon.
Come
I'm not
here.
ahead of him.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean
16.
to do that.
It rolled a 1.
Nice.
So
Nope.
as you reach out with this cloak and you scoop it up, you watch as its tentacles like try and grab onto like the brush, but they slip off because it's too wet, and you get it all up in the cloak and you pull it out.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, under one
I'm gonna-
condition, you're gonna bring this.
It is shaking.
Oh God.
First off,
Already. No.
here's some jerky. Give you some jerky. One thing of rations. Second off, if that thing's fucking mother comes here, you're throwing it in the bag of holding.
The baby.
Yes. Yes, very much.
Kill it.
What is wrong with you?
No. It's got there for like 10 minutes. You'll be okay.
Is that true, Echo?
Were you asking God?
Yeah. Do I know anything about bags of holding? I'm not
God.
chucking a baby
Yeah,
into it.
I don't think we know anything
You know
about that
nothing.
damn thing.
It's
about it.
airtight.
You don't
We
know that.
also don't know that. We
You don't
can't.
know
You
nothing.
can't. Yeah, you can't act like you know. You can't metagame that.
That's
You
fine. I know. Ah!
Upset about it.
I would know. I've created it. I've
Gideon.
been inside of it.
Yes.
Think about it.
As you have pushed your way through into this clearing, you see that on the ground, prone and slumped over, is a dwarf.
Oh no.
Yeah, like from the is he just a normal looking corpse or
Roll me medicine.
oh gosh, okay.
You're good at that, right?
I'm good.
I mean,
Can I give her advantage by going and picking the dwarf up and rolling him over and kind of just like moving him and inspecting
Yes.
different parts of his body?
I'll allow that.
Okay. Not bad, not bad.
With a 17, you notice a few things. This dwarf has been dead for a few days.
Okay.
It is gaunt and drained, as though the fluids are no longer within the body.
Oh, yeah. So the
There.
vampire killed him.
There are massive injuries, puncture wounds all over the dwarf's armor.
Ooh.
It is wearing splint mail, and whatever it was that did it to this dwarf, it punched straight through the splint mail as if it wasn't there. All of the puncture wounds are the same size.
What size are they? What's it look like? Did it like an ice pick or something bigger?
No,
Diameter of the entry wound.
every entry wound is a pair, and they're close
Oh.
together.
So there's
Fangs?
like teeth, yeah, like fangs.
Yeah, but
That went through splint mail?
yes.
Can I run his
Roll.
pockets?
Oh my god.
You can roll either a nature or a survival.
I'm gonna roll survival. Is this a forest thing? No, this is like
I'm afraid you do not have advantage on this one.
that's okay.
Can I roll as well?
Sure, but you won't need to.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Damn.
Gideon,
really
you recognize these are spider bites,
Oh my god.
Oh.
but they are enormous.
Like enormous, like the ones that fought us.
Bigger.
Oh, bigger than that.
Children
Echo.
of Goliath, this is fucking Shelob up in this bitch.
Echo, for real, the way you said that, like I got chills. I just thought of big spiders. Oh god.
Eight-legged
Gideon.
freaks.
Gideon is braver than I am, and that's good.
That's fair. Knowing that, you look around in this clearing, you see there are traces of web
Yep.
amongst the trees, and near the far side of the clearing, you see another dwarf prone on the ground.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure everybody sees these things before anybody steps past me, or
Yeah. While Artie is checking his pockets, I would like to give him advantage the same way I gave Gideon advantage.
I'm afraid that is not going to work this time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Straight roll, right? The suspense is real. Oh my god. Oh, there we go.
The next thing
That's
you
a big
notice, Gideon, with that high survival is the drag marks proceed straight through this clearing.
Yeah. All the way to the other end where the trees
Yes.
and the... Yeah. That's where I would build my web.
With a 24, Artie, you discover a few things. Clearly been out in the weather for a while. You find a set of ruined splint mail. You find about 45 gold pieces in various currencies. You find a broken... It looks like a badge, like an official token or some kind.
Okay.
It has an eagle head on the front of it.
Okay.
You find a short sword, you find a dagger, and you find a hand crossbow. You also find 20 bolts.
Just regular bolts?
Yep.
Short sword, dagger, hand crossbow. Okay. Okay.
What, sorry. You also find a spell book.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna put everything in my bags of holding for now, and then we'll go through it later, because I'm
Is that a
terrified
chest
of
over
spiders.
there or a barrel?
That's a chest.
Okay.
Oh
God.
I got temp HP, baby.
Maybe let me mess with
Maybe
that
wait a
one.
second. I mean, there's web bits everywhere in here.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
bait.
everybody knows there's a real big spider waiting on the other side of this clearing, right?
Of course,
Artie,
but I'm just
even Artie
telling.
is scared right now.
Just
not
telling
even
him when it comes time, let me mess with it. I'm a bit
got you.
hardier than you, Artie.
Who has the highest passive perception amongst you all?
Probably
Not
Tess.
me.
Probably Tess.
Tess.
It's Tess, for certain. Tess, as they're sorting over this body, from the south of you, you hear of the rustle of leaves.
Oh boy.
This way?
Look alive, we got company. Down there. I think
I'm asking.
spider's
The
coming
echo
back.
didn't ping that. I'm just double checking. That's where we hear it from, is down that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you look over and you see hundreds of spiders crawling down the tree trunk.
Oh, no.
Hundreds?
Hundreds. They're all very small.
These are itty bitties. These are the spiders that are summoned by Mama.
Burn them. Oh god.
They're on
burn
fire?
all of them.
I wish I didn't burn my last rage.
I don't have any fire magic, and I don't really want to light the forest on fire.
They're not
that's
approaching you.
fair.
They are sifting through the dirt and crawling throughout the tree line,
Oh my god.
and going in various directions. They don't seem to care you're there.
Well,
Hopefully
it's been real, you
Aragog-
guys. This has been a real fun campaign and all.
I understand.
I'm gonna head out now.
I
Bye.
understand.
Good luck
This
to you.
seems like a harbinger of something bad.
Like a real big
Mhm.
spider.
I'm gonna look at either Corin or Daringer.
Corian
Okay.
and
Corian and Denver, sorry.
Dunnerin.
I'm gonna look at
Dunnerin.
I'm gonna look at them and be like,
They are way back.
are they way back?
They're
Okay.
like in the clearing that you'd left, looking
Oh, so they didn't
around.
follow.
No.
They didn't follow us.
No, they did
Okay.
not.
So I'm not gonna talk to them, sorry. I had a question for them about the circle.
You could go back and talk to them if you want.
No, I'm not gonna leave the party like this.
Okay.
With spiders around them. But I am curious if they knew what that sigil looked like at
I'm
that
gonna
summoning
step back
circle.
to here. And I'm gonna look into them and go, maybe wait here until we come back.
Okay. Corian's the one who replies.
Probably in the spot we found you would be safest.
Corian looks
safe and
over at Dunnerin and they both just go, "You're the boss." And they both just back off and head to the clearing with the dead werewolf.
Echo, I want to make just a point in case any combat starts at any point. Claudia attaches her shield that she usually keeps in her left hand to her back, So I'm lowering my AC to carry this kitten in my left hand.
Okay. You put the jerky in the cloak with the kitten. You don't think it has decided to eat it yet. It is still shaking.
That's fine. I'm just securing it, and I'll even fight with it.
Okay.
Do we
Noted.
want to hide? I feel like we should hide.
We should be quiet. Has it been an hour since you cast Pass Without a Trace?
Oh, yeah.
Good question.
Very
Absolutely.
much so.
You guys, this is moving at your pace. What do you guys want to do?
I'm looking to everybody else to decide when and how we approach.
I mean,
Does
if there's
this
a
smell like more like death and incense? Or, you know, do I think that this giant spider is tied to the corruption?
I don't think you'd have a way of knowing that.
Would that be an Arcana check?
Well, you don't know what the sigil means, so
Yeah, we don't know what the sigil means.
Yeah.
So,
the short answer is you don't know.
I'm not gonna get anything done sitting here. Let's just move forward and be ready.
I mean, or we could wait for it to come to us. We could maybe surprise it.
Its babies are like the size of me. I'm definitely gonna hang back, just in the back a little bit. Maybe hide in this bush, and I go into a bush.
Okay. If you want to hide, you can stealth.
I would like to, yes.
I would also like to be quiet.
Okay.
I'm gonna blessing of the trickster you already
Thank you.
before you stealth.
I wasn't
Ugh,
gonna ask, but I wanted
terrible. Just terrible. I have a kitten.
Yeah.
it. That's not
Claudia, as you're trying to hide, you hear this quiet.
Can I hear that too?
Uh-oh.
I'm just going to make myself look big. I'm not gonna try to hide. I'm just gonna try to draw the attention.
Okay.
If something were to see us,
Roll
I want to be
intimidation.
the first one.
Intimidate the air.
Puff that chest.
I don't know.
are these? How complete are the? Are these webs as they look like? Are they shred?
Roll a perception.
Ellen.
There it is.
Velen with a 23. As you're looking at the web, you see it runs down to the grass. And you look down at your feet. And you realize all of you are standing on web. It is green. It is disguised well against the grass. The only reason you saw it is you followed the line of it and you caught it reflecting the light from cutting through the canopy.
We're in the web. There's no hiding from this. It's going to sense us walking on top of these threads.
Great.
Oh,
So we should get off of the web. Yes.
I don't think there is any getting
Where?
off.
We're in this clearing. We're in the web.
You also notice, Velen, the drag marks are underneath the web.
It laid the web on top of it.
You give me the word, I'll start blasting fire everywhere.
Can I start
think it-
trying to cut?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to start trying to cut through the web underneath my feet.
You cut a small portion of the web.
What's underneath it?
Grass.
Okay.
Tess will do the same so there's like a hole so she's not on it directly.
Okay. Yeah, you cut the web.
I'm scanning the trees and the webs to see if I can see any movement. Like something might be concealed.
Roll investigation.
Boy, okay.
Also-
can
It
I
is
use
at advantage because you're
prestidigitation?
looking through a forest.
Oh, that's true. I am looking through a forest.
Oh, thank
That's
God.
not much better.
He's real scared.
Oh, why did I roll
I'd like-
insight?
Oh,
Hold
so
on.
it's a 10 instead.
Yeah.
I have a stupid idea, and Velen is immediately putting it into action because that's how I roll, unless somebody has something else they want to be doing right now.
You are scanning the trees, Gideon, and I've made a note of it.
I have a firebolt held and prepared for the first time somebody gives me the word to shoot.
What's your idea,
I'm
Bill?
going to try to use prestidigitation to make the web like start to vibrate and like have like little fireworks and shit just wobble the web like 10 feet ahead of me.
Confuse it.
Incredible.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. The web
So it's like
seems
little-
to vibrate. Yes, just. All of you
I can
see
see
this.
if there's any reaction like, huh?
Roll perception or investigation.
Motherfucker, what the?
Is that us?
Yeah, that's my house. That's the fire alarm. I'm gonna
Oh.
mute this.
Me too.
Yeah, we need to pause for a brief second.
Yeah.
I'm going to pause the recording.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so you guys.
Resume your recording so you don't forget.
Yes, I resumed it.
Okay.
Velen is watching with a 23. Yeah, Velen. You are looking around. You are watching the tree line, the dense brush all around you, looking for signs of anything. Anything.
Just lost echo. Or camera.
Oh.
Sorry. Anything out of the ordinary, any movement at all. And just above and behind Claudia,
Oh my god.
you see nestled up in the branches
Ugh. It's so big!
a
I have a kitten, guys!
massive spider is hidden well in the shadows created by the canopy. But you catch it.
Got it and run.
Okay.
And Claudia's just standing there, like, petting the little thing in her cloth.
Echo.
I'm gonna make eye contact with Claudia and go like finger to lips and then just make a little turning around gesture with my hand.
Look behind me.
Echo.
Yes, Jericho?
Can I give you? I think I still have one. Let me double check. Yeah, unless I used it and didn't mark it off. Can I give you my last inspiration to say I didn't rage to get the cat?
No,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
that's fine.
Okay, and I turn around because she told me to. Do I see anything?
You see the dense brush of the trees. You see the shadows created by the canopy high above. You glance up, and you see a massive spider leg just up on one of the branches.
Claudia is gonna just steel herself and she's gonna sprint away from it.
Okay.
She's gonna go like that,
All
if you
right.
will allow me to do so.
I'll allow you to
She
try to.
booked it.
I
Yep.
need you to make a strength saving throw.
Yay.
Oh man, that means my intimidation didn't work.
It sure didn't.
10.
Oh,
That is unsuccessful. As soon as you begin to run, a web just splats down onto you, and you are knocked prone, and you are restrained.
have my last inspiration reroll.
Okay.
Cause that's bad.
Okay, 18.
With an 18, you are successful,
Oh, thank
and
God.
you manage to, as you run away, you feel this heavy, wet web crash down on you, and you just tear it off as you're running, and that is going to be some initiative.
Oh, God.
Did you
Four?
great with
Are
the
you
little
kidding
baby
me?
one?
Just
So
The glass break looks like a web, so it's kind of fitting. Nice. Oh my God. My armor class is a 15 with the kitten in my arms and the shield on my back.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
For Velen. Velen, yours are going to go first. As we begin this combat, you are confronted by a massive spider. larger than anyone you've ever seen. And this spider, its carapace is black, but it has almost hints of wisping shadow, as if it is more adept at hiding than you would have expected it to be. And as it is looking down at you all, and it has hurled its web, attempting to capture Claudia, it just begins the process of climbing down on invisible threads down onto the ground. What do you do?
Bonus action. Radiant Soul. Wings come out.
Yep, good.
Yas, queen.
I'm going to take off so that I'm not
Because-
standing on web.
Okay. You cut the web from beneath your feet.
Mhm.
Correct? Okay.
Yep.
You can take off.
Okay, so I'm in the air. That's my bonus action, and now I have a fly speed equal to my walk speed. And I'm gonna stab it. I'm gonna fly up and hit it
Move your
with
token,
my
please.
rapier. Say what?
Move your token, please.
Yes.
Okay, it is 15 feet up in the air.
So am I.
Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. And Belen's like, I think we found the corruption.
This part of it.
Might be an effect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Aw.
A 13 does not hit.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll that. Because, wah.
Checking inspirations everywhere these days.
That's my last
Alright.
one too, but I really want to at least try to hit it.
Nope.
Fuck. All right.
Dice say no.
Did I say no? That's fine. I'm just
As-
hovering there with my silvered rapier up.
As you thrust forward, attempting to stab the spider, your rapier glances off the carapace, and you see these black threads of the web stick to the blade. And as you pull it back, it almost slips out of your hand. I need you
Oh
to
my
make.
god.
I need you to make a strength check to hold onto your weapon.
Oh no. We're in some shit now, boys. We're real strong, right, Belen?
Good thing you got that bow.
Yeah. Fuck.
Nope.
Your rapier is pulled from your hands, and you see as it seems to creep its way up along the massive back of the spider. You see that nestled in the shadow, hundreds of other weapons are stuck to its carapace.
We need to kill this thing.
Velen, anything
You
else
just
on
want
your
all
turn?
that stuff.
That was my movement, bonus action, and action, so I am done.
Gideon.
Okay, I have an important question for you right now. So
Sure.
back when we were at the abandoned camp where we found this bow, and we talked to Lilabell for a while, and I think Tess and Claudia had a conversation there.
I feel like
Right?
you had an hour to attune
That's
to
kind
that
of what I'm
bow.
getting at here.
It has been
Did I
well
have
over an
time?
hour. Yes, you could
Okay,
have attuned to
okay.
it by now.
Then yeah, I'm gonna take this puppy out and
Take it for a test drive.
take
I'm
aim.
assuming everyone saw that
Sniper.
my sword just got eaten.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Bless you.
So I didn't
hate
set
it.
it to anything, so it's set to. So with my bonus action, I'm going to use Slayer's Prey. So I just get a hunter's mark, just to have.
Okay.
And
You did not select an element, so it
Nope, so
defaults
it's
to
earth.
earth, which means it deals acid damage.
does that hit?
No.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh
Oh,
well.
yikes.
We might be in over our heads.
The arrow nearly seems to sink into its head, but it bounces off the hard carapace on top. You think you just missed,
Okay.
The heck?
unless you have an inspiration.
You
I
good,
do
Tess?
not have an inspiration. I used them.
I have an inspiration though,
But you should save that for you.
but I have 3 of them, and this is
Oh.
a group effort. So I think you
That was
should
the
take
time.
it, and you should hit that thing.
I'll try. Thank you. Now I'm gonna feel bad if I don't.
But
hit it.
I can lift the
Did it
dice by
work?
1, right? I
Yeah,
can
you
lift the
just
dice
lift
by
it by
one,
one.
so you can
if
hit.
you raise the dice by 1, it does hit.
Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Sorry, I rolled again. Okay, so we'll do damage. Holy crap.
That's a lot of goddamn damage.
It
Oh,
rolled
no,
all
no,
the
it rolled all of them.
various. It rolled
Oh,
all the various
okay.
elements at once.
So it's 9 plus 6.
Okay, so
You
deal-
chose acid? Nice.
It chose acid
It
by
defaults
itself.
to acid if you don't pick.
Oh, okay.
And I get to also do another 1d6 for my Slayer's Prey. And I get to
Nice.
do 1d4 because I'm using my other favored foe. Okay.
Damn.
12
Very
plus
nice.
9, 21, I guess.
Yeah.
The arrow sinks deep into the base just behind the head of the spider, and you all watch as the arrow itself seems to melt into acid that burns into the spider's carapace. And in pain, you hear the spider. And it recoils up into the tree. It looks like it's going to leap off the tree. But
Did
that
the acid damage look like it was more effective or not fully effective?
it seemed to do exactly what acid should do.
And that's my turn. Thank you, Tess. Oh my goodness.
Huge.
Any movement?
I mean, no, I'm fine.
Claudia, you're up. You look up. You see the spider across the clearing from you. You have a terrified, mewling displacer beast kitten under your arm. What do you do?
I'm going to get up against Jericho.
Can I use my reaction to yell at her?
You sure?
Do not bring that cat anywhere near this fight.
So I halted my speed.
Yeah, I would say that before. Like, she took one step and then I'd yell at her.
Okay.
So Claudia would give him a look, but she would stay in her spot, and I will hold my action to attack anything that comes within melee range.
Okay. You hold your action to attack. Tess.
Tess doesn't have a fancy bow, but she just has a regular one. She's
Sure.
gonna fire it.
I can only give out so many magic bows.
Yeah, right?
You can name that crossbow the Spider Killer.
Yeah.
Gave out.
It has a name
Kill
already.
another spider.
Spider's Bane.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Nice.
Hey.
That certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 points
Pink.
Nice.
of regular crossbow bolt damage.
He gave an
As-
amazing bow to a ranger that's like melee, one of the only ones.
I didn't give it to you. You guys found it.
True.
Okay, you deal 8 points of damage. At the end of... do you have any other things you'd like to do on your turn?
Not yet. I'm clinging to these bonus actions for...
Okay. At the end of its turn... at the end of your turn, the spider's going to take a legendary action.
Oh, hell no.
God damn it, we're level 4, man.
We are?
You're
We're
level 3.
Oh, 3.
Yeah,
we're
I
level
was like,
3.
I would have
We're
a
level
feat
3.
right now, or an ASI
Yeah, that's
for
true. We're
level
level 3.
4.
Sorry, I even forgot.
The spider takes a legendary action. It is going to lurch forward, and it's going to attempt to stab at Velen with a spider leg.
No! Velen, you can't die to spiders.
No, we're not going to let it happen.
Tell
I'm
that,
gonna
tell
have
the
a phobia
spider,
of
not me.
spiders.
That's a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Don't sound so disappointed.
It's my dice. It's, All right.
We did survive.
Okay. At the end of its legendary action, it's now the giant spider's turn. It's going to, as part of its multi-attack, it's going to attempt to web you, Velen. I need a strength saving throw.
He's so strong.
With your wings.
My wings
Natural
do
20
not-
again, right?
Yeah, my wings don't change my strength save.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you're
no.
gonna get a natural 20 again.
That'd be cool.
It would be cool.
Are you manifesting this one, Pen?
Manifest. Damn it.
Yeah, that's not...
Velen, you
Velen betrayed me.
are grappled, and
Yeah.
you are knocked prone.
So
In the air?
No, you immediately
Oh.
fall down.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
some fall damage right
So
there.
that's 15 feet.
It's
Yeah,
a
you take-
D6.
I got it.
I was more so
You take
I
6
wasn't
points of
telling
bludgeoning
you.
damage as you fall prone with a poof, and you're on the ground. The spider is then going to leap off, and it will land with a bite attack on Jericho.
I think our second hit points.
It's a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Wow.
Okay. That's the end of its turn. Artie.
Bless you.
Nice.
First things first. I
Wait.
still have my.
Wait.
On initiative 15.
Another thing.
Layer actions.
Lair action.
Lair actions, god damn
Fuck
it.
me,
No,
okay.
no.
I need everyone on the ground to make a strength saving throw.
Fucking webs.
I'm in the bushes, not in the.
I cut my web away.
It counts,
Does that
my
help
friend.
me at all?
Yeah, does Tess get anything? Because she
Do
cut
I
the
get
web
advantage
around?
for cutting my web
Tess,
before?
you watch as the web beneath your feet begins to connect.
Oh boy.
And you don't need to make a strength
Oh,
save.
Oh, I
This
don't?
turn.
Oh, okay.
Gideon, you are grappled. Your
Oh.
movement speed is 0.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Artie, you are grappled. Your movement speed is 0. That's it.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, I was already grappled, so
You're just grappled.
I continue to be grappled.
Yes.
I still have my
Now,
protector
Artie.
cannon, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it would be in front of me.
Okay. I will place
would
a
that-
token for you.
Does that need to make a strength saving throw?
It's on the ground? Yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay. Just flat D20, I'm assuming. Well, come on, slow thing.
Oh, I love that you used the blue one for protector.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. How did it roll so much better than me?
The protector cannon, you watch as the webbing seems to like climb up the little legs, and it just pulls them straight out of the web. And
That's
it's
so
fine.
cute.
It's
I'm going-
adorable.
Bonus
Robit.
action. I'm gonna have it move its 15 feet forwards.
Thank you for making the robot noise.
That's
I
just good for
appreciate it.
now. And then I am going to, on the western side of it, so it's just catching, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Nice.
Nice.
Perfect.
Jericho or Velen.
Okay, let's roll a deck save.
You're going to see me take out what looks like a little grenade. 15's the save.
I rolled a 9.
You're going to see me take out a little grenade, and I just, over the top, chuck it, and it just explodes with like a violet glitter.
My God, he just glitter bombed it.
Love
Yeah.
it. Glitter bomb. Fairy fire glitter bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yep, that's my action. I can't move, and my bonus action.
Okay.
Advantage on all attacks against it.
Oh, yes. That's what I like to hear.
And it can't go invisible if it can.
Okay. Noted. There. That's what it looks like, Fairy Fire.
Yes.
Yay.
That
Uh,
it is annoyed at that. It's going to take a legendary action to attempt to leg stab Jericho.
yeah.
Miss.
It hasn't hit an attack yet, except for
Oh.
the web. That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
You take 12 points of piercing damage,
There goes your temp.
and you are now bleeding. I need you to make a con save.
Okay.
Shit.
Nope.
But you're a barbarian.
A 9.
Oh man.
You take.
9.
You now have the bleeding condition, and you lose an additional hit point. This
Oh
turn.
no.
Okay.
You will lose more at the beginning of each of your turns.
Awesome.
Artie, was that your whole turn? I believe so. Yes. Jericho, it's your. Okay, hold on. Jericho, you lose 2 more hit points. I need you to make another con save.
Nope.
No,
No.
literally no.
Literally no.
The whip's
Jericho,
got it.
you are still bleeding. It's your turn.
Oh, bonus action. I'm gonna shift. My bestial features come out and I gain 4 temp HP. And then I'm just gonna smack the shit out of this thing.
Okay. Which weapon are you using?
The great axe.
Nice.
You hit. Roll me a strength check.
Keep it.
Just straight strength.
Straight strength.
Not a saving
Did you
throw.
roll with advantage, Jericho? You should roll again to see if you crit.
He's not raging.
No, but he has
But
fairy
there's
fire.
fairy fire.
Oh, that's
Yep.
true. You are fairy fired.
And I also lose my weapon.
You do lose the weapon, but
He doesn't do the damage though.
he does do the damage. He hits it. Go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
roll
roll.
again to see.
Yeah.
Nope.
Damn.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, those damages.
That didn't. So add 4 more damage to that because it didn't add the proficiency twice because I rolled damage from here instead of.
Got it. Okay, so you
So it's
deal
14.
14 points of damage to the giant spider. And in the vicious swing that slams into the creature as you're going through the follow-through, you just whoop, the great axe slips right out of your hands.
Fucking cartoon noise plays.
Anything else on your turn?
Is it an action to get the weapon back?
Yes.
Okay.
Good thing you still have claws.
Nope. I can't rage, so I don't.
No, shifters have their claws,
Yes.
I'll do that.
You just
You
get
shifted.
to use.
and it can't take your hands from you yet.
You don't know that.
So
I could very well get stuck to it.
He certainly could. Velen, you are up. You are grappled. You are
so it would
not
be...
restrained. It is just
Okay.
around your legs.
Oh, so I can move? No.
No,
I
your movement speed is
Can't
0,
move. I'm
but
just
you
not
can make
restrained,
attacks.
so I'm not. Okay, but I can't really because I don't have a weapon.
You are also prone.
Okay, well, I can't stand up because it's got my
You're-
legs.
Yep.
And I'm restrained. So,
You see that there is a fine line of web going from your legs to the spindle of this giant spider.
right. And I can't reach any of the weapons because I'm prone.
You
She's
could,
at its ass.
You could try and reach up and grab a weapon. It's not your
Okay.
rapier.
No, I don't care. I just want to try to grab a weapon.
Roll a
Because
D100
right now I'm
to reach for a
disarmed and I
weapon.
have no other weapons.
You're gonna
in my
get such a cool weapon.
So I'm just gonna roll something. So what am I rolling?
A D100, please.
Oh,
Amazing.
it's gonna be something I'm completely not proficient with, but
It's gonna be awesome though.
29.
A 29. Okay.
The sword of Excalibur is stuck to its butt.
Roll a strength check to withdraw a weapon.
Got this.
You got this.
Oops, that's not. I'm sorry, that's not a strength check. That's just a d20.
Well, just add your strength to it. Which
Well,
is
then
nothing, right?
my strength is nothing. So yeah.
So yeah,
boy.
the d20 is strength.
You reach up and you grab the haft of a long weapon, and you can't. You're like, "Ugh," from the ground. You can't pull it free.
Don't got that angle because you're on the floor.
That a funny angle.
Oh boy.
Bonus action.
I'm checking my bonus actions really quick. I don't think there's anything useful I can do from the ground. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to Jericho
Good
because
call.
I can see him
Thank you.
from here, and I'm like, just fucking claw it to death.
All right, Jericho, you have granted
You
the
got a
bardic
D6.
inspiration. Gideon, it's your turn. You see this giant spider just fucking up.
But it's disco balling too, so
It is glowing.
It's
Yes.
go balling. It's
I'm gonna try once again to hit it with my fancy new bow.
You have advantage.
Oh, that's nice. Thank goodness for advantage.
Wow. Those are two great rolls
Didn't
though.
need it. Damn.
Yeah, 25 certainly hits.
Okay. So here's how we're gonna do this. We will roll the oh no, it does all of it again.
It does.
Annoying.
You just pick the one.
So 8, 9, 10, but then also that's 10, and then Oh.
It rolled a 6 for acid. No, it rolled a 2 for acid.
Yeah, so 8
Right,
piercing, 2
So
acid.
that's 10.
Plus all your bonus
Plus
shit.
that. Plus that.
15 plus 3. Nice, 18.
18
okay.
points of damage.
And it looks like he's not feeding arrows into it either. So this new bow, like the arrow forms of acid energy.
That's
and it
so
flies.
cool. You just pull
Gotcha.
it and it just appears.
Yeah.
Oh man. Fuck yeah.
As the arrow, the pure acid arrow slams into the spider, you watch as the hole that the acid arrow drills into it, suddenly blood just... This oddly off-color muck just spills out onto Jericho's arm. And it is looking bad. The spider's taking a lot of damage really quickly.
Ooh.
Okay. Anything else on your turn? Gideon?
I think I muted myself. Whoops. No, that's it.
Okay. Claudia.
Okay, I'm gonna use another of my superiority die to add a d8 to my AC because I'm gonna need it. Okay. So my AC right now is a 19, and I'm gonna run my 30 feet. Wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15. Do I think here's within melee of it?
Yes.
Okay, well, 25. Sorry,
20.
20. Thank you. 25, 30, and I'm gonna use my action to try to cut Velen out of her binds.
You do so.
Yep.
Yay!
Can I help her up?
My hero.
You used your action to cut the binds. She's prone.
Okay.
She's no longer grappled.
And I'm Kitten is away from the spider and sword is out at his ass.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Tess.
Yes, it is.
What would you like to do?
Tez is gonna shoot it with her crossbow again.
Second verse, same as the first.
A little bit
With advantage.
with advantage.
Spider's bane.
Hell yeah. Spider's
She's not doing
bane.
very much damage, but a little bit is a
It
little
all
bit.
You're gonna get the
counts.
killing blow, we know it.
21
There's
Oh,
points
that's
of
max
damage.
damage.
Killer.
Yay!
21
11 points of damage.
Okay. Yes.
Spider's bane.
Anything else in your turn, Tess?
No, not this turn.
It is now the giant spider's turn. Seeing that Velen is no longer bound up, and it is aware that it cannot go invisible.
It's that smart.
Yes.
Fuck.
It is going to whip around. And Velen, you're prone, so it's going to go for a bite on you because you're the easy target.
Disadvantage imposed because of my protection fight.
It's a straight
You're
roll.
not don't you have to be using the shield? don't
You are correct. I have to have my shield in my hand.
It
I'm
has
sorry,
advantage.
Velen.
Okay.
No worries.
Velen, this is an advantage because you're
Oh,
prone.
gosh.
I just shoved the baby kitten between.
That's
No,
a 15 to
Don't
hit.
do that.
I'm not gonna do that.
Cutting words.
Okay.
What a good use of that.
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah. All right. The spider, and you basically just. what
do you say?
Yeah. You're prone. What do you say?
What do I say? Velen goes.
Tell it you have 1 day left till retirement.
No.
Somebody's gotta take
My
you on a
blood
date
would
first.
poison you, you black ugly thing.
Nice.
It seems to understand what you say, as it almost recoils for a split second, and then it lurches down, and you manage to roll to the side. The spider is going to attempt. It doesn't like that you made it miss. It's going to rear back and just try and stab you with its leg.
Okay.
You are very much Frodo rolling to dodge Shelob right now.
Yeah.
I didn't roll that with advantage. Hang on. I don't think I needed to, but I rolled. That was an 18 and a 17. Okay.
Either of those hit.
I need you to make a con save for me.
Hey.
And you take 11 points of piercing damage.
Good thing
Here's
I
the
got temp
11.
HP.
And then you said con save. 1 second.
Yes.
Nice.
That is successful.
Good.
You do not suffer the bleeding status. At the end of the giant spider's turn, we go to initiative 15, which is the lair action. Everyone who is grappled by the web, I need you to make a con save as tiny spiders crawl up the web and bite into your ankles.
That's Gideon and Artie, right?
I'm assuming that's not magic.
It
I don't
is.
like it.
It is not magic. It is just spiders.
Always gonna ask.
That's a pretty good roll. Was it a con save?
It is a
Yeah.
con save to resist
Oh my
the poison
God.
of these spiders.
That's very bad, and I hate it.
I know.
Oh boy, Artie.
Okay. Artie, the venom, it feels awful. You feel slowed. You feel saddened.
Oh,
You take
Bottled depression.
Already knows this all too well.
9 points of poison damage.
Yeah.
And you are slowed, which means on your turn you can only take an action or a bonus action. Your movement speed is halved, although you are grappled right now, and you cannot take a reaction.
Also -2 to AC.
Yes. Tess, roll a strength save, please.
Oh, that's right. Shoot, I forgot.
I also need a strength save from Velen and Claudia.
Okay.
Or you said the con
Jericho
save
too,
for
or
people who
no?
were grappled, and I didn't realize it was.
This music just got
Us
way
two.
too intense.
Oh no.
Claudia, you are grappled.
Nah.
Velen,
I'm
you are
holding the kitten
grappled.
above my head.
Jericho, roll a strength save, please.
Oh boy. Some shit feckin' rolls, mate.
Yeah, he's fine.
Jericho, you are not grappled.
Eh.
Thank
You're
God
so
for that.
strong.
Artie, it's your turn.
I am going to use my bonus action, since it's the only thing I could do, to move my protector southwest 1. And that is going to get all 3 of them for temp hit points. It'll replace anybody that has it if it's lower. Give it to
Nice.
everybody else.
Okay, roll a d8.
Thanks, Riggs. This is Riggs, right?
Okay, that's beautiful.
Okay,
That's
Nice.
10 temporary hit
10.
points.
Okay.
Thank you.
Needed that.
And that is my turn. Do I make a save at the end of my turn for the slow?
Hold on, let me read it.
The spell works like that, but this is a poison effect, so I don't know if it's
It
different
is a
or
poison effect. Yes, you do. Go ahead and roll another con save.
not. You got this.
Luckily, I'm decent
You're
at
so
these.
Connie.
I am so Connie.
You're so
I am the Conniest ever.
Yeah! Yeah, boy.
At the end of your turn, you take a deep breath and you feel the effects of the slowing poison wane, and you are no longer slowed.
Nice. I've been in this depression before, and he knows how to shake it off.
Wow.
This is getting meta, man.
Too real.
At the end of Artie's turn, the spider's going to take its legendary action once more, and it's going to attempt to give the pokey poke. Jericho is the one that is not grappled, and so it's going to try and deal with you.
Already bleeding. Leave me alone.
Nope. That is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
I need you to make another con save, please.
You get to double bleed.
Could be.
Nah, he's good.
15 is successful. You do not suffer the bleed effect again, but you are still bleeding from the original.
That stacks, doesn't it?
It does. You take
Oh,
8
boy.
points of piercing damage from that stab.
Oh god.
That nasty, nasty dot.
And that is the end of the legendary action. Jericho, it's your turn. Once again, you take 1d4 of bleed damage. You take 1 point of bleed damage, and I need you to make a con save. That is successful. You are no longer bleeding.
I'm gonna attempt to grab my axe back.
Okay. Roll a strength check, please. With a 14, you reach up and you yank the great axe off of its back, and it's in your hands.
Yes.
It's my
Yay!
turn.
Okay. Velen, you are up.
I'm gonna try to grab a random weapon again,
Roll a D100.
because I am once more prone and
Yes.
Damn it! I
You can
ungrappled you
stand
and you got
up.
grappled.
A different
Oh,
kind
no,
of grapple.
that's right. Yep.
Okay. Roll a strength check, please.
okay. This time I'm gonna click it from strength, even though it's literally the same as just a d20. Fuck. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay. You fail to remove the lance from the back of the spider.
And Velen goes, on second thought, I don't think I could have wielded that fucking thing anyway.
I didn't want it anyways.
It's too big.
You have a bonus action. If you'd like to use
I
it.
have a bonus action.
Vicious
Imagine
mockery.
flying and wielding that lance.
I don't have that.
That'd be
yet.
awesome.
Nope.
Okay.
Gideon might be restrained, but at least he has a great shot.
Gideon, it's your turn. You have
Because
advantage.
Fire is the best thing in the world.
Great.
Truly.
It's pretty
Yes.
great, yeah.
It is.
One of the best first level spells.
Yup.
So good. Alright, well, once again, I shall take aim at this behemoth.
Oh, wait, hold up.
With a 21.
Is it a concentration spell?
But it took temporary hit points. Does that still count?
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta make a DC 10 con save.
Yep.
It doesn't matter either way for you here, Gideon. You hit with the first roll, so go ahead and make your attack.
I'm good anyways.
Okay. Acid is 5 this time. So you deal 16 points of damage base.
Nice.
Damn.
That bow is massive.
17.
Thank you, Bo.
19.
Gideon's been
19
making the
points of
spider his
damage.
bitch, and the rest of us are just slipping around on webs.
Gideon, how do you finish this?
Yes!
Yay!
So Gideon aims right at the joint of. He looks at the spider to see which legs are bearing its weight on the left-hand side away from his friends, and he hits it right at the joint of the thorax where it connects to its leg to kind of spin it away from them in case it, spews out more poison or gross blood, so that when it falls, it doesn't splatter his friends.
Okay. The massive body of the spider, as the arrow punches into the leg joints on the left-hand side of the creature, it suddenly, all of you around it watch as it... The giant spider, the thud of it slamming into the ground, echoes throughout this small clearing. You all feel the vibration, particularly you, Velen, as you are flat on the ground.
Like,
And the
right next to
massive
it.
spider rolls onto its back, its legs,
It does that thing.
all of them
Yeah,
recoil
the dead
into
spider
itself.
Ew.
Oh,
And that is the end of combat.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna cut
Gideon
myself and
MVP.
Velen out again.
I'm
Gideon is
feeling
looking at the bow in his hands like it's the most precious thing he's ever held.
That is the
right?
most precious thing you've ever held.
It probably
Once
is.
Claudia cuts Velen free again, she kind of flaps her ethereal wings and kind of kicks her feet off of the ground and then kind of, ugh, how many... I need my silvered rapier back off of the back of that awful thing.
It looks
How
like
many
you take your
weapons
pick.
How many weapons are stuck in that thing?
Roll a perception.
I think we should just take a little loot spree.
I look to Artie and I go, can you tell if any of these are magical?
Yep, give me 10 minutes. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna have the beacon keep radiating until I get max.
With a
'cause
10.
I'm feeling very
Okay.
I don't know.
vulnerable.
All right,
There's a
sounds
lot.
good. With a 10, it doesn't... So, this spider, when it was alive, was emitting this shadowy energy. Now that it is dead, it is. You can see all the weapons on it. They're very obvious, and a lot of them are very rusted. Your
Magical
rapier
ones wouldn't be.
is where you stuck it.
Okay, I want that back.
Okay. Now that the creature is dead, it seems as though the stickiness of the web is reduced, and
Okay.
you do not need to roll to remove your weapon.
Okay, good. And as far as taking the rest, I mean, can we search it to see? Oh, he's looking for
He's
magic. Never mind.
detecting magic, yeah.
So anybody that wants temp HP for 12 can just sit around the beacon real quick.
I already
It's just-
got. I didn't take any hits, so I've got that already. So I'm gonna help whoever's looking for weapons.
And I will start ritually casting detect magic.
Nice.
Okay. You ritually cast Detect Magic. While you're doing that, go ahead and roll me a D100. And let us see
Already with
if
the
there
loot table.
are any magical weapons on this spider.
D100, huh?
Gotcha.
I just love the rainbow effect.
I do
Me
too.
too.
Very soothing.
Very cool.
Oh, I'll leave it on.
A
I was gonna take
3!
it off.
How are you doing that with these rolls?
Okay.
I should have cleric.
Should have played a yeah, I was about to say a divine
Damn.
intervention would have come in so many times.
You could still become a cleric of Luminos.
That's a good point.
Over the next 10 minutes, finally, once you finish, however it is that you perform,
Tweaking my scanner, I'm kind of messing with the settings, fidgeting with the things in the back, and it starts emitting just a violet light around it.
okay, hold on.
It's a very
Just
scary.
I just kind of low key feel like the rest of us are all in D&D, but Artie is like in Star Trek.
Artie is the steampunk variant that we need in this world.
Arcanum.
Mm-hmm.
Heimdall is now trying to eat a closed jar.
Okay.
Come here, buddy.
There is a magical weapon on the back of this spider. Just one.
Mm-hmm.
It is nestled beneath several other weapons, and you shove the lance aside. There is a shield that's stuck to it that you rip off and you throw it aside as well. And beneath that, you see there is a clean and pristine short sword. It is ringing of divination magic.
Ooh.
With that being said, I'm gonna point that out to the group, have them pick that, and I'm also gonna take out the short sword, the dagger, and the hand crossbow that I found on the last thing.
Okay.
And I ritually
What's the
cast
last thing?
Identify on the short sword.
Do you touch it?
Yeah.
So as you touch it to cast Identify, you hear in your head, "Hello, I am a weapon of warning. It is a pleasure to have met you. Please, I can keep you safe from danger if you take me with you."
You have a name? She asks the sword.
Oh,
We just see you talking to the sword.
yeah,
You just
suddenly.
see me talking to Velen like picked up the sword to start doing her usual interpretive dance, and then she went, oh, and then asked it if it had a name.
My previous owner referred to me as Stickley.
Oh,
Dickley.
Aw. Do you have a name that you prefer?
There is silence.
It does not prefer.
Okay. Is it okay if
Are
I
you
call you
talking-
Werner?
Warner's such a good name!
I would accept this as a perfectly adequate nomenclature.
What a good fucking name.
All right, you guys. This short sword is a sword of warning, and he's very polite.
Wow.
okay.
And
That's
it talks?
Yes. I asked if I could
Wow.
call him Werner, so that's his name now.
What
Uh,
a
somebody-
smart sword.
Velen, would you
Oh,
benefit
there's so
from
many
having
different things.
that weapon?
I'm sorry. Say what?
Would you benefit from having that weapon?
Yeah.
Can you use it?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm
I
better
mean-
with a finesse weapon, but I
Short swords are
Short
They
could
sword
can
you use it as a
finesse.
finesse, can't you?
They are finesse.
yeah. I use a
Yeah.
short sword. I'm a dex fighter.
Yeah, I would benefit from this.
Let me fucking tell you, these treasure rolls on this particular table have been bananas. So
Yeah.
you can all thank
But
Dooch.
for a second, I thought that was the sword breaking in.
I was
tell
like,
you.
wait, that's
No.
not. Whoa,
That's how
whoa.
he warns you.
He's got a different personality when something wrong. No.
I'm fine with Velen keeping it. If anybody else wants it, they can have a conversation about it.
It's fine with me.
He does seem to get into trouble a lot.
I don't need it.
I mean, we all get into trouble a lot.
It's true, but I'm sure you knowing if there's trouble will benefit the whole group.
I can certainly be very loud.
As you are like standing here talking, you hear Warner say in your mind, "Just as a warning, there is undead nearby, so perhaps be careful."
Werner says that there are undead nearby, so we're not out of danger yet.
Does he know how far?
But we just okay.
I don't think the spider was it.
No,
Do
I don't
you
think so.
do you know how far away, or
No,
Werner?
I have no idea.
No.
He
Yeah,
can
he doesn't know. He
gestures
just
this
knows
way.
that it's nearby. Thank you for telling us.
You are welcome.
Oh.
Is that a chest over there?
I know. I was like gonna walk near it and just stand by
It
and
is
kind
a
of look at
chest,
Artie
yes.
and just kind of give him a raised brow.
So I'm gonna stand further away because I have a baby to care for. So I'm just
Yep,
gonna.
yep, yep. Well, no. You can. Do you know how to? Do you have thieves' tools? Do you know how to disarm that?
No, not at all.
I'm talking to
No,
Jericho.
I'm just gonna break
Oh.
it.
What?
You want to
Okay.
maybe check to see if it's trapped first?
Yep. That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, go for it. I just don't want
Okay.
you to touch it.
I would like to
You're
check for
already
traps.
hurt.
How do you check for it to be trapped? Describe it, please.
Chuck a rock at it.
I'm going to take out a little piece of glass that I can kind of use as a magnifying glass and see if I can look through the hole.
In the
And then
lock?
kind of take,
Yeah, there might be
and then
little.
take my
gears.
scanner as a light source and kind of just peek in.
Okay.
Not too familiar how to check for traps.
Roll
without it.
investigation for me.
Sure.
That is typically the means, is people investigate the thing for a trap.
Yes, that's what I meant. I was just trying to give it a flavor.
Gotcha. You
Oh,
just
no
confused
flavor.
me is all.
I was trying to give it a flavor. 22.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
With a 22, you believe this chest does have a trap on it.
Okay.
Do you think it's similar to the one that just ripped the shit out of him?
I think I got this one.
I wonder if that spider was deliberately having bait.
I like
Do you
bait.
know what kind of trap it is?
Be a really
Yes.
smart spider.
It's not arcane. All you can see is there seems to be a spring-loaded mechanism that you don't know what it does.
Everybody back up.
Yeah, I'm.
So are
gonna
there
go
still
with
swarms
Gideon
of normal
over
spiders
here.
just like creeping around us, or did they go away when Mama died?
There are still spiders around, but they are not attacking you.
I could just break it, Artie,
Just
so you
back
don't
up.
have to.
Just back up.
Jericho, if you break the chest, there's a chance that you could hurt what's inside it.
Pull out the gun and I shoot Eldritch Blast at the lock.
Or we could just do that.
Roll an attack.
Don't you have thieves' tools? Didn't you just do a whole thing with thieves' tools?
Velen, the sad part
not-
is you're the one closest to the
disarm.
chest right now.
No, I told everybody to back up.
I don't listen to you.
Okay.
I'm like 10 feet away from the thing. I don't know
I'm
that
gonna-
you're about to attack shit.
I'm going to
Where's
shoot
our-
this thing. You want to back up?
Why are you going to shoot it?
If you're gonna shoot it, I could just hit it.
Because if I shoot it, then nobody's around if it goes off. I could try to disarm it, but that's what I did last time. I got it, but it also hurt a lot. So
Fine, I'll
a
back
ranged force spell, you know, little gun, pew pew.
Shoot it.
Okay, we good? Shoot it.
I think this is
Doesn't
a
work,
stupid
I'm
idea,
breaking it.
but you do what you want.
You. I let loose.
Roll your spell attack.
I didn't do good.
Okay, but it's a chest.
Your
It is
Eldritch
a-
Blast slams into the side of the chest.
5 damage.
It doesn't hit.
Okay.
Artie, just walk up to it and. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to like cleave it aside and like come up to like break it from the middle up.
I was just gonna try to
Roll an
disarm the
attack.
thing.
You're trying to golf swing it.
Yep.
I was gonna try this first and then
Literally
disarm
has
it.
a whole bunch of tools to do thieves'
I
work.
do.
I
do.
don't
Do I do.
understand why this
Oh
is happening.
nope, I did the
Because-
same thing.
What
Whoa.
I did.
You don't. So it's
Okay.
you like have a
Everybody-
bad swing and your axe just glances off the side of it.
I'm just gonna disarm it with my tools. I was trying to avoid it, but you know what?
Okay.
Here we go.
Me and Gideon are over here just looking at this corpse.
Go
Like-
ahead and roll a Thieves' Tools to try and disarm this trap.
I would really like some guidance.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be whatever I roll plus.
Jamina's
4.
got your back.
Jamino plus 4. Oh, 1,000,000. It's 1,000,000.
There.
You successfully disarm the trap, which you discover is barely buried. In a large radius around this chest, you find what looks like a strange and extremely large bear trap.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Another one.
Oh
It
god.
is-
Too
you
big.
do not think this could fit through the opening in your bag of holding.
Okay.
So as he disarms this trap,
Decapitated
everyone, you watch as this enormous bear trap
But then, like, squeaks and backs up even more. She's,
At
like,
how
all the way back
high
there,
it
like,
would have
what the
clamped?
fuck?
Would it have like what part of Artie would it have closed on?
his neck.
Oh my god!
So like my torso.
Yeah, it was
It would've cut
aiming
your
for
little
like
head
the
off,
midsection
Artie.
of a humanoid. So
Gotcha.
Artie
This is
would
why-
have. It would have been.
No idea burgling was such a dangerous profession, and I am just.
You
So
now
I
have a
did-
chest sitting there.
Okay. I would like to pick it.
Roll Thieves' Tools.
Another guidance. Little guidance.
Yep.
Plus
Jamina's got
4.
your back.
As
Yes,
she casts
oh.
guidance on you, you hear in the back of your mind.
Oh,
You certainly
man.
like to pick trouble, don't you?
Plus 4, 12. Oof.
You
Ah,
break
what?
your lockpick.
Nice.
He was so startled hearing a voice in his head.
Yeah. Holy shit, what was that? Hello? You guys-
Do you have another lockpick?
Yeah. I pull out my gauntlet and start shifting.
Okay.
Shit. The thief's.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another Thieves' Tools check.
One more guidance.
Yep.
So
Don't push
that D4 on top of it? What is?
Yeah.
Is that the
it's a
guidance?
D4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, not that. Okay. That and roll plus 4, whatever this is. So 23.
The DC was 20. You successfully picked the lock.
Okay. What do I get? I open it.
You open the chest. Go ahead and roll me a D4.
This is the day of treasure tables, everyone.
This
We're
is- I'm
we're
here
getting
for it.
fitted.
I'm here for it. 3.
Okay.
Oh hi, Heim.
Roll me a
He's
D4,
here.
please.
Yep.
And he's gone.
3.
3.
Nope.
Roll
He's
me a
not
D100,
gone. He's-
please.
17. You're rolling so low, it's insane.
low.
So low.
It's been working.
Okay, hold on.
As we roll another thing where Echo's like, what the hell is that?
No, this is totally normal.
Okay.
The first thing you pull out is a scroll. Roll me another D4, please.
1.
Do not eat that.
It is on the wizard's spell list, so you can read the spell. Please roll me a D100.
But I want to eat it.
That's the one. I like that. It's my first high roll.
Hi, Heimdall.
He's here to demand attention.
82. Okay. You find a 4th level spell scroll of hallucinatory terrain.
Oh.
Can we use
don't-
that? Like, if you don't have like blah, blah, blah.
Sorry, try again.
If you don't have access to 4th level spell slots, are you able to cast
It
it? Or do you
is-
have to wait?
It is a spell casting check. If it's on your spell list, if it is not, it is an Arcana check and then a spell casting check. So,
What is it? Hallucinatory.
Hallucinatory terrain. Great.
It's a really good spell if you're hiding something.
Fun. Like a fun time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you could make a nice party pad.
You could. All right. That was the first item. Roll me another d4, please. Okay, roll me a d100.
32.
I like the 30s. 30's been working out.
Oh.
Oh.
So, guys, should I keep the spell scroll since it's something I can use?
Oh, I can't use it, so.
Roll me a d20.
Right in the
Okay,
middle, baby.
and then roll me a d3.
I don't know how to do that.
It's just to roll a
Type
d6
sl-
all divided by 2.
That, or you can type /r space D3.
Who wants to type?
Yeah.
Just roll a d6.
I got it.
You find 10 plus 2 crossbow bolts.
Oh, hey, Tess.
Wow.
10
Plus
plus 2, so 12.
No, they're 10 crossbow bolts that are +2 enchanted.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yay!
That's
I kept
hard.
being like, man,
Jackpot.
Tess doesn't have anything can be magical. No, I can have a magical
Fuck
thing.
yeah,
Right.
dude.
Tess, I know you use these, so you can go ahead and take those. Anybody else want?
Thanks.
They can fight you
Oh.
for them.
I think anybody else has a crossbow.
Here is the last d4.
Well, we did
please.
just pick up a hand crossbow, so if somebody wanted
You
to.
did, yeah.
I got a hand crossbow. We're going to go over all this when we get back.
Stop rolling so high, please. Okay,
Nope.
roll me a
You like me?
d100, please.
Hi, Sif.
This is going to be a 98.
94.
99.
19. Man.
Reroll.
Ooh. I'm
It's
still going
God-breaking.
94.
It's just something that doesn't make
24.
sense.
You got the 4 right.
No, that reroll, that doesn't work.
Okay. 89, baby.
Alright.
That's a keeper. That is a keeper. Okay. I have everything that I've collected in my inventory. We'll go over it.
This is the second time this item... Okay, hold on.
I'll take
Holy
another
Avenger?
potion.
Is it... No, it's not the Holy Avenger.
Holy Avenger is not on a chart that you can find at level 3.
On the utility chart, roll me a d4. Okay. You find... God damn it. All right. You find Nolzur's Marvelous Pigments. You find a box with 3 pots in it.
Oh my god!
We can paint stuff into reality.
What am I putting?
I think
Nolzur's-
Tess deserves those. I'm just
Nolzur's
saying.
Marvelous Pigments.
Oh,
It is
Wow.
a very rare item.
I think that.
You
You
paint
paint
and it
stuff
becomes
and
a
it
thing.
becomes real.
Oh my god.
Like, you can paint a door and have a door. You can paint anything.
Alright, who's
Like-
getting it?
I'm pointing
A
at Tess.
genre shifting item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think our Cleric of Mischief and Fun Times deserves the paint set.
I'm with
I
it.
think already could do some pretty big damage with it.
I don't know if it's necessarily about damage. I think it's about being clever.
You can
No,
always...
no.
Yeah, I mean, well, look. I feel like the mischief thing might work out well for you. You could draw little black holes. People could fall through them. But
You do have to make sure, like,
There are limitations.
yeah.
You can't, like, paint piles of gold and have money.
I mean, you probably could if you could paint them realistically enough.
It is challenging to use Nolzur's Marvelous Pigments for things that are more complicated than basic utility. And I will demand that things be specific, and there will be performance checks and things like that to paint things that are complex.
Who's the best drawer?
Yeah.
I mean, performance-wise, Tess is going to be looking at Velen.
Yep.
And on that note, as you have discovered Nolzur's Marvelous Pigments from the second magical chest you've discovered in this forest, that is where we are going to stop tonight's session.
Do some crazy shit with those pigments, man.
Yeah, that's
I say I
gonna
give it
be.
to Ellen, but I can put it in my inventory until we figure it out.
I
So-
would say that this is not a thing that is going to belong to any one person, and there's a limited enough amount of paint where I think that we would probably want to ensure that any use of it is something that we talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
that's
unless
Velen's,
there's like a.
I mean, that's Velen's instinct is like, this is some
Let me
major
ask
whammy
you-
shit,
some
and she's not
magical
going to want to
shit.
run off
Let me
and
ask
like
you this.
paint a lipstick tube for no reason. Like,
Does anybody think their character would be a painter? 'Cause
That's what I
Artie
was thinking. Like, if you have a background that makes sense to be, I don't think so for Claudia.
Velen has some training
put in your
in
inventory for now, Ellen.
various things that noble women are expected to learn, which includes painting. She
I think that makes the
does
most sense.
admitting that she has training in things that noble women are expected to learn may not be a thing that she is as comfortable saying, but it's a thing that is.
So Artie's gonna hand it to him?
But I would also say that doesn't mean that, like, I'm not trying to sit on this item. I just have performance dice.
Can you hold this, and if I need you to paint me things, can you paint me things?
Depends. What do you want me to paint?
I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
have to find out.
Moment.
Which,
Well, you at least hold it.
as you guys have noticed, as this is a sandbox campaign and there are treasure tables to roll, I'm not going to hold back when you guys find stuff. So
Yeah, holy
that
shit.
can make the campaign weird. So be ready for that at
We
times.
do the weird stuff.
Quick question, Echo.
Quick answer.
When I pulled out the spell book, the dagger, the hand crossbow, and the short sword, did any of them ping as magic from the previous?
The spell book.
Okay, that's fine.
Makes sense.
Perfect.
That's it though. Which brings us, as we begin to wrap up this session, we will dive into the RP vote. The player voted inspiration, which, Dooch, we're going to start with you, as alphabetically, there you are.
I am. What am I doing? I'm gonna give it to Gideon. Not necessarily for the RP, for just taking. Well, yeah, for taking charge
Cool moments too.
and leading. Just stepping up and like being the leader in our situation here.
Okay. Next, Hellfrog.
It's the only one over like 25, basically.
That one, I know, right? It kind of just falls into that. I am going to. Oh gosh, so I'm gonna give it to Claudia. I think for the choice to put her shield on her back and commit to holding a struggling displacer Fey kitten while she fought
Thank you.
something big and scary.
I was like, I'm completely useless in this fight now. I don't want to get this kitten killed.
Well done. By doing that, you saved that kitten from the web spiders. So.
Aww. The web spiders.
I actually didn't even realize that I picked this as my bond, but I just looked at it in my character features and it says bonds. I would sacrifice my life and my soul to protect the innocent. So apparently I've been playing my character accurately.
Apparently you have.
See what the fuck I picked.
Penumbra, you're next alphabetically. Who do you vote
I'm gonna give it back to Gideon, specifically for the moment where I rolled really poorly on my my hearing check, and you gave me not only an inspiration, but you did it in a character way where Gideon was kind of guiding Claudia in like a really nice mentor way, and that really touched her. And it touched me too. You used an inspiration, I still failed it. So I'm trying to give this back to you.
I know, but it's about trying.
It is about trying.
Remembered Orison.
I'm gonna give it to Dooch for just totally committing to the treasure chest.
Oh, man.
Like, in all ways.
I hope you keep those scars
You literally
forever.
tried to die.
Even
Totally.
after being just totally mauled and knocked unconscious by one, like, will not be deterred. Trying to Eldritch Blast it the second time, like, just very good.
Those
I
traps
like it.
are those traps are dangerous. Like,
I'll die for those.
I don't know. That bear trap probably would have one-shot you.
That was a scary bear trap.
That might have actually insta-deathed me.
It might have.
Claudia will die for the innocent. Artie will die for stuff.
The bear trap
That
did
money.
40
Items.
damage.
Yep.
So,
Oof. Especially since he was already at half health.
yeah. That
Was
might
that,
have been the end of
I was
already.
Can you humor us and roll a 40-12?
Just see if it would have killed him.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
What
was
hit
special
points
dice.
is he at? What are
Oh my
your hit
God.
points at right now?
I
You've
was
got
at-
10.
Wait until level 5, man. I can't revivify anybody.
I was at 24. Nah, they would have to roll max damage.
No, yeah, they would have.
They would have to roll max damage.
It would still have sucked.
I rolled 19.
It would have been traumatizing to see Artie's head cleaved from his shoulders via a bear
A
trap.
little bit.
though.
Oh, yeah.
I think seeing anyone smashed in a giant fucking bear trap would be the kind of thing that would cause you trauma. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Anyway. Sal, who do you vote for?
I am also going to vote to give it to Claudia for committing to the kitten, because it was a very suboptimal mechanical choice that was in character. But I was really waffling back and forth between Claudia and Gideon because I really liked when he killed the spider.
That was really cool too, with his new fucking
just
bow.
Really focusing like on the actual anatomy of the spider and like coming up with a way to kill it that was both cool and like minimized the yuck getting on his friends. But I do think I'm gonna give it to Claudia for committing to the bit. But I was really waffling.
Okay. Lastly, Simic. Who do you vote
Claudia as well. For the whole kitten.
for?
The
Okay.
entirety, scooping it up, carrying it, everything.
Which means, Claudia, you come out with the inspiration from the player's vote. Well done.
Thank you guys. This is gonna be our mascot. I hold the kitten up.
Yeah, what happened? Is the kitten still in your hands? Like,
Yeah, she still has it.
In a bag.
in a
It's like
cloak.
wrapped up in her cloak, so its
Okay.
its little head is like poking out.
Out
I
of
think it's that
character,
tame yet.
make some cool shit with that kid.
I'm gonna slap
No.
the shit out of you, Artie. You
No.
come near this kitten,
Wait,
I will
whoa.
skin you and make you into a cloak.
Have you ever had a cloak of displacement? Though?
Yes, I have.
Amazing.
I'm pretty sure its mama is dead, and its mama was dragged.
Well, let's go find
yeah,
its mom.
that's some Cruella de
Yeah,
Vil
Mom.
shit that you're doing right there.
Well, when we return to this game Wednesday, you will see you're not quite done.
Yeah.
No,
There's
we are.
someone
I,
dead.
that was just an ounce of the corruption we're dealing with, I think.
I am so glad I've hung on to my channel divinity this whole
Uh-huh.
time.
Yeah, I'm not tapped out yet either.
Out of
but-
curiosity, this session was a bit more combat intensive than the other ones have been, and I used a lot of unusual rules for the monsters. How did that feel? Did you all
It's good.
have a
Love,
good time?
love it.
I liked
Love
having
it.
to think about the terrain and having to be clever with our movements and the features of the spider.
I was sad that I was clever about the terrain and my movement, and then my dice failed me anyway.
Yeah,
It's
it
been
happens.
crushed
I
on
like
the
that
ground.
the fucking spider had merch on him. That was cool.
Oh yes, random rolling what weapon I was gonna yank off the spider was definitely my jam.
That was
what
very cool.
stupid shit am I gonna grab?
And also, what a cool mechanic for like, oh, your weapon just is taken away now. Bye.
Yeah.
We
that
could
was
still
good
get
luck.
it, or you could get a random one. Like, you know.
Like it's a
Or
really,
use a
it's
ranged
a really
weapon
good.
and not be up in the grill of the
I
giant
was thinking
spider
about
that's
using a
trying to
ranged
eat
weapon,
you.
but I realized I have a longbow, which would require two hands, so I'd
Just
have to
hurled
put
up,
the
just
kitten
needed the
down.
cat.
and I was
I gotta go to sleep, guys. Good night.
All right.
See
like,
you.
Good night, thanks for playing with us.
Yes, thank you
Have
for
a good
playing.
holiday.
I'll see you all next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Inventory out of in that chat if we need to